So you got to channel your inner Hulk Hogan. Yeah! Woo! That worked. Channeling the Hulk Hogan worked.
Yeah, this is what you get for updating the OBS system.
Oh, bummer.
But it
Yeah,
looks
never
like
do
we
that.
should be good. So sorry, streamers or Twitch watchers. And that's probably gonna mess up my recording. Ah, dang.
Hey, you know what? You know what? It cannot be a fun and successful session without one kind of accidental technological fuck up. It's prone to happen. It has happened. We're good.
Always will
So
happen.
Aristodemos continues and he says, I have many large birds. I also have some, what else is erotic?
Exotic.
Exotic.
Erotic?
Erotic.
Erotic.
What kind of erotic animals do we have around here?
Exotic animals.
We got some bunnies.
Yeah, erotic bunnies and.
You need to be 18 to see these erotic animals at my house.
And he says, I hope to collect more. I do enjoy perhaps even making Astoria's very first zoo.
Wow. That is a most admirable goal. I think you should have a Hydra in your zoo.
Ah, that would be very challenging, but
No, you
perhaps.
just have to just tie all the necks together and then just bring it in and be like, okay, Hydra, you do your thing.
All you need is 3 muzzles.
Have you
Yes.
met a Hydra in the wild?
No, but met Cerberus.
Oh, you have a Cerberus. Can I meet him?
He's dead.
Oh.
Or she.
Yeah.
It did this thing where it got really mad and like breathed fire.
Oh.
And then it hurt. And then we kill it.
Ah, I would have loved to see you survive the fire breath of a Cerberus.
We all did.
Yes.
Wow, you truly are heroes of the Heartlands.
There's a saying that some would say something about the baptism by fire.
Ah, yes, I have heard the saying. So you become hero through the fire.
I guess, yes.
You know, there are many rumors about you. Rumors that say that Versi has chosen you herself.
I mean, I am hers and she is mine. You know, that's the thing that goes like that, you know.
I kind of feel like I chose myself in this situation, and she just came on board.
Yeah, she said, he's okay. But the Zark is growing onto me. Zark Grumblebum. Do not be like that effigy maker and mess up his name. He is good with his hands, but not so much with his mouth.
What do you have any interest in the eggs that we found down in the Basilisk lair? Because I mean, they're still down there, but I was just wondering, like, that's something that you care about.
Basilisk egg, you say?
Yeah, down there. They were like hatching and stuff. We booked it.
There's out of character. I believe Zark and Solano each took an egg.
Okay. Do you show him?
I think no.
Took an egg.
I do not show him the egg. I'm telling him that there were eggs down there, and they might still be there.
I am unaware of basilisks in this area, but I would be interested to see it. Do you have them for sale?
No, I mean, we could go possibly get one. I mean, it really depends on, how much you would like one, I guess.
Oh,
but I mean, there's basilisks down there, so we could turn to stone if we go get one.
Oh, you do not have them, but you saw them.
Yes.
We definitely saw them.
And they are nearby.
Not that far.
Oh.
Could be anywhere.
Very interesting.
How many synonyms can we use in one session?
Welcome, Saren. So he says, yes, I would be interested in buying these eggs from you. I would have to do some research to figure out exactly how to care for a basilisk egg, but that is definitely something that piques my interest.
So what is your plans with this zoo?
Oh, well, if you are not aware, I have already grown a great reputation in Astoria, and although there are rumors that Princess Anora, if she survives tomorrow night, that is, that she may want to become Queen of Astoria, well, I hope to impress her with my gatherings and perhaps become the next king of Astoria.
Aren't you committed to Phoebe?
Phoebe is kind of just looking down and quiet. And Solano Deo, go ahead and roll a perception.
Oh, shit. All right. Getting there now. Let me close all these windows of all these very comely looking
all
people.
the characters.
It's just the Shy looking through the window.
Shy's like, I want to see. Windows getting foggy.
Yeah, Shy, what are you doing?
Nice night fly.
Nice
Question mark. I rolled question marks.
Okay.
You said insight, right?
Nope, I said perception, but
I apologize. Hang on.
Roll the other one.
Either way, you have no idea what you roll. Okay, so you definitely get the vibe that she is. How do I say this? It definitely feels like she is more like this was an arranged marriage and she doesn't really have much say in it.
Oh, that sucks.
But she's also making eyes at you, and you feel a little bit of a tickle right around your shin area moving up your leg.
I'm gonna figure out what the hell's going on.
I mean,
what I'm gonna look down at my shin and be like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
You see a very feminine foot, barefoot, with elegant toes that seem very.
Jesus Christ, Phoebe! Hard pass.
And she kind of. Do you say hard pass?
I politely move my ankle away from her foot.
And you see that she pulls her foot back and kind of looks down and. Even more down than she was looking.
Aw. You know what? I know a nice guy that can make effigies, and I'm sure he would love to meet Phoebe.
Wow.
Well, seriously, like, if Solano doesn't know much about Phoebe, but based on what he can garner from this situation, it's a terrible situation. It's one Solano certainly wouldn't want to be in. But if there's a man that can appreciate the way just people look and craft effigies out of that and be like, hey, you look pretty cool. Here's the thing I made that kind of looks like you. I think that might pique her interest because it might show that this man appreciates all kinds of people and would appreciate Phoebe and certainly give her the attention she wants. Which this guy's like, oh, I just want my zoo.
So speaking of men or potential possibly part men people that would possibly be interested in Phoebe. I mean, there's our satyr that
yes,
you know, he's in love with everybody, and there might be a match made in heaven. So I wouldn't necessarily disagree with the fact that he wants to court the potential princess, but I think we need to enlist some of his animals to help us to make sure that we can get this princess saved.
Zark, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I gotta figure out how to do this stuff again. Wisdom.
Yeah, click on stat.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Zark?
Do you want to say that out loud, or should I?
Yeah, you can describe what happens.
So as I'm kind of talking amongst us, and Solano is like making his talk for a very certain individual, I'm making my talk for a satyr. I just look at Solano Deo and I crack my knuckles and I just straight up open hand slap Solano Deo in the face.
How do you respond, Solano?
He just like slapped me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I look at Zark and I'm like, hey, what was that for?
I know who she wants to be with, roughly, kind of. It just seemed normal. It seemed like the natural thing to do right now.
All right, I'm doing the can right now, guys.
Aristodemos is looking at you all as you just got slapped, and then you stand up and start doing the can. He says, is this a ritual that I am unaware of?
Yes! Actually, would you like to participate in this?
I mean, I do not want to get slapped, but please tell me, is the custom whoever you slap, they start dancing?
Yeah, that's the fun part.
And he looks to Phoebe and he says, you will participate. And he slaps her, and she stands up and reluctantly starts to like try to mimic the can that Solano Deo is still doing. He does it for about a minute.
Man, she's supposed to, not him.
Who?
She is. Phoebe.
She's supposed to what? Dance?
She's just, yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to mimic Solano Deo.
So I thought you said he was.
No, she's trying to mimic the can, but obviously Solano Deo is all about it and doing it incredibly well. But, and Saren, yeah, you're just sitting there sipping on some wine. And then Aristodemos, he starts to laugh and he says, what a fun ritual. What happens next?
I really hope Solano slaps him. Just that's in my mind, so this is not me saying anything out loud.
Solano is gonna drink more wine.
Okay. And he says, is this part of the ritual? And he grabs a glass of wine.
Yes, but you have to get slapped first. You did not get slapped.
Oh, well, okay. And who which titan does this honor? Which god?
Whichever one you want. It is openly ambiguous, just like me.
To be honest, I am unaware of your rituals, but this looks like a flavor of Lutheria.
It is a flavor of all.
Okay. Who shall... He looks to Saren, who still hasn't participated.
Farsi!
And he says, Saren, will you do me the honor of including me in this ridiculous ritual? Saren? Saren, if you're talking, your mic is not working. Oh, my dogs are going crazy.
Saren drank too much wine.
Okay. What do you think he would do?
Well, if he drank too much wine, he's probably passed out at the table.
Maybe.
He'd start a fight.
So, Aristodemos simply says, I will leave your rituals to you. Again, I am not a man that takes slapping lightly. But here, and he raises his glass and he says, once again to your gods, to the Titans, to Thylea. And raises his glass and pours a little out for Lutheria.
And
quiet. Okay, so dinner goes on. And it's delicious. You guys feel well fed. You get a little buzz going from the wine if you're drinking. The night starts to close. You guys have anything else you want to ask or say to Aristodemos?
I think that I'd like to take Solano and Saren aside. Obviously, Ashia's not there, just kind of like...
Ooh, a powwow.
Wiping off the windows and just be like, listen, I mean, I don't know what we're going to go up against. We think that we took out the threat against the princess, but we could enlist his animals to help us. Just in case there's more to come.
Zark, I got an idea.
Yes.
you offer to introduce Aristodamos to the future Queen Anora.
Yep.
And then you just take Phoebe, matches made in heaven.
Wait. I think you're just saying I just take Phoebe.
What?
No. No. We say to Aristodamos, if you want to make sure that Anora is safe, we use griffins. Then you get to meet her, and then you can just take Phoebe, and then he won't have to worry about Phoebe, and then he can marry Anora and happily ever after.
Yeah, but I think what the end of that is that I just take Phoebe.
Just kidnapping you morons.
No. I think he's saying like I just get involved with Phoebe, and I don't. Yep. See, that's. Let's table that part. I like the rest of it.
Okay.
Let's table that part because I think she'd be good with the satire.
Oh, interesting. Solano Deo's a little buzzed right now.
Okay.
So his ideas may not be the best.
Yeah. Well, but I do think we should try and get the animals to help us save Phoebe. I'd like to go up to him, say, listen, I think we are all set to save the potential queen, but I want to just make sure, because I don't know what we're going to come up against. So if there's any of these animals that you would be able to help, like you think would help us in saving her, she is my sister. And I would be more than happy to give you an introduction.
Sister, you are Pythor's child.
Yes, sir.
Ah, a hero. That makes sense. Pythor, the god of battle, and his child, the hero of Thylea, of course. It runs in the blood, eh?
Hopefully.
However, I'm afraid that my loyalties lie with Sydon, and this sacrifice is for Sydon. As much as I would love Princess Anora to survive, I feel that I win either way, because if she does not, then Pythor will be beside himself, and I think there will be an opening in the kingdom of Estoria no matter what.
I mean, oh shit. I mean, yeah, if she dies, then another child of his would take the throne. So I don't know that you necessarily got a shot at doing that.
You want to run against me? You, this cow.
Pythor has 1,000 children. It's not necessarily me.
And he like switches on you. He takes a little bit more of a serious tone. He says, I invite you to share a meal with me, and you dare to confront my political prowess? You may go.
Help you.
Phoebe, see them out. And he just turns and walks away. And Phoebe begins to walk you out. And when she is when you all are out of earshot of Aristodamos, she says, forgive my husband. He's a little bit of a one-track mind. And
we can see that.
Yes, I wouldn't make him angry. He has a lot of power in this town. But if truth be told, I am rooting for you. There's a lot of folks who believe Anora would make a great leader, and I hope that she is well after tomorrow.
We'll see how it goes at least.
And she walks you to the front door. She says, thank you, heroes, for visiting and eating, and she rests her hand on Solano Deo's bicep a little bit longer than what would be called for.
Okay.
She says, We will be there at the Rock of Estor tomorrow night. I will be rooting for you even if I do not speak.
Does she lock the door behind us?
Oh my god.
Yeah, she does.
He's gonna come after us if we try and save her.
So, she locks the door behind you. You guys find yourself back into Astoria. Specifically, you're in the living quarters over by Section 3 here, kind of the higher end estates. It is late in the evening. Y'all are pretty buzzed if you've been drinking.
Yep.
Do you rest for the night? Do you try to walk the streets?
I'm gonna go talk to Zark.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's shy of
I
box.
gotta do my best Solano Dale buzzed voice. Zark. Is it just me, or did Phoebe was like touching me?
She touched you a lot, sir. A lot. She touched you a lot.
Yeah, it was.
I think she wants you.
I mean, I'm kind of spoken for like all eternity. You know, it's one of those kinds of deals. So,
You probably should have told her that, because
well, I mean,
I feel like you're leading her on right now. You are definitely leading her on. You are leading her on.
I moved my ankle away from her foot. Okay.
I think
So that was a gentle no.
I think we need to rescue her.
That sounds like a plan. And then you can marry her.
Oh no,
I
I was
think
gonna
it worked
rescue
out.
her for you.
I said, I'm like, excuse me, spoken for. I mean, there was that one time where there's a satyr nymph and a human, and Versi was like, let's give this a shot. That was a long time ago.
I think you guys be good together. You guys looked wonderful together. You guys were amazing together. You were amazing.
Hey, Zark, I like what you're saying right now, but it doesn't make sense because she was sitting at the other end of the table, wasn't she?
I could just see it. I could just envision it. You're the one that does visions. You do the visions, but I could see it myself.
I mean, here's the thing about those visions, you see. The thing I've come to understand is I kind of have a southern accent when I'm drunk. It's character development. I guess, like, sometimes you have a dream where it's all foggy. That's kind of what it's like. Except I have this magical incense that, like, opens up the magic sense that you don't really learn about. But I can only see so far. So it's not like I think we just need to go to bed and figure this out in the morning. We'll figure it out. All right, sounds good. Snark. Grumblebutt.
Snark! Grumblebutt!
Oh, hey, Zark, I learned this new dance. So you put one hand in, and then the other hand out, and then you put the other hand in, you shake it all about.
What about the feet?
And then you do the snarky zarky.
I like to
And you grumble all about.
Cross my arms and kick my feet out, but all you want to do is talk about the hands. Like, let's deal with the feet too.
Yeah, you got to put the left one in.
And I start kicking my feet out.
And then you got to put the left one out, Zark. No, the left one.
So you guys are walking through the street. These two are drunk talking / dancing.
We're having a good time.
Saren, are you with them?
No.
Okay, he's not with him. He's kind of left you guys, and Ashaya
super embarrassed.
Ashaya finishes a transaction with a vendor in the street. It's late at night, and she turns and she sees the drunken dancing shenanigans of Zark and Solano Deo. Ashaya, what's your response?
Dance.
Yes. Do we see Ashaya?
You see Ashaya. You see her turn, and she is, beautiful as ever with her white feathers.
Holding a potion and a bunch of herbs.
Come on, let's go. All you gotta do, cross your arms, you get down real low, and you kick your feet out from one side to the other, and you can walk like this.
I point right at Ashaya, and I say, hey, excuse me, you gotta dance.
Wait, but my herbs, I just bought them a few minutes ago.
Excuse me?
My herbs, I don't want them to be crushed.
Well, just put them in your bag.
Well, if we're dancing, they're gonna get all jumbled around in the bag.
I don't know about that. I think that's okay. You can just dance with us, and then you can go. You can just and then you bounce in a Wi-Fi.
You're gonna crush them up anyways. It doesn't matter. Good.
And then add them to a thing.
So, do you guys return to the Dragon's Tooth, where you had a room once, or I'm sure that there's probably space in the palace? Up to you where you sleep.
As long as I can find it, yes, I will be dancing that way.
I'll sleep at the Dragon Shrine.
I'll lead them. Dreams. I'll lead them towards the Dragon's Tooth.
The Dragon's Tooth, not the Dragon Shrine. You cannot sleep at the Dragon Shrine.
No, I want to have nightmares. Be like, oh, there's a boat and certain doom.
So you get back to. Oh yeah, where did Apollo go? He's at the palace, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Apollo's at the palace.
Apollo's at the palace, not getting eaten.
Yep.
Okay.
Not being sold.
Exactly.
So you all find yourselves back at the Dragon's Tooth. It is late at night. There's, basically Delphian is just wiping down tables, and he kind of like nods to you and assumes. I'm assuming. Do you guys go to bed?
I point a finger at him, and I'm like, ooh.
I am probably going to bed at this point.
Okay, and he says, big night tomorrow. Poor Anora.
Well, she's rich.
Oh, yes, but her life is going to be very short. There was
She's only like 18, 19. She'll be a long life.
There was some rumors that you had shared with somebody that perhaps you had resolved the issue, but there was a cow put on the Rock of Estor this very night, and it is gone.
Well, you know what they say. Eat more chicken.
Eat.
Well, and it's like I'm putting my hands on the table. It's like, what do you mean it's disappeared?
Just like every other sacrifice on every other night, cow goes on Rock of Estor. It is gone. We've already seen the pieces fly out of the Shroud of Darkness, so I'm assuming by morning there will be no remnants of the cow left.
I just like whisper to Shia, can you send your imp over to see if there's any remnants of it? A stone or rock shattered, basically?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
And he'll bounce off Solano's shoulders and go check out.
Yeah, it's downriver a ways, but takes him about I'd say about 5 minutes. I don't know his. He's got like 30 feet of speed, right? So it takes him some time to get down there. There is a Shroud of Darkness, but he's got that Devil's Sight, and he goes in and he sees 2 basilisks that are cleaning up the remains of a cow that was tied to the rock.
That's not good at all. Yeah, I'll fly back because I can't.
Yep.
Telepathy.
Comes back and tells you that stuff, and by that time Delphian is gone. He's retreated to his chambers, and you are welcome to go upstairs to bed, or you can stay in an empty bar with no service.
Alright, I put a palm on each of Zark and Solano's heads and cast Lesser Restoration. I need them to hear this.
Oh,
Making him sober.
yeah, sobers him up real quick. How do you guys react to just the world stop spinning really quick?
Where are we?
I'm sorry, what? I got a little drunk back there. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay. I don't even remember much of what has happened other than Phoebe was trying to play this this game called Footsies, which is a precursor to Certain Acts, but I'm kind of spoken for, so I rejected the Footsies.
Yeah, in recent news, apparently the Rock is still having sacrifice happening. Just checked with Lucas, and there's apparently 2 more Basilisks inside.
Did you stop to see where they go after they're done?
They're still in the cave.
Oh, they're in the cave.
Yeah.
Huh, that is not good.
So
I think we should go investigate in the morning and see if we can find tracks, do something.
it made sense. There's only 2 of them in there. Where'd the others go? I mean,
They
were
must
there-
be the other way, downstream instead of upstream.
So you think the guy?
Or somebody is summoning basilisks from another realm.
Yes. And didn't you say that there
Which
was a shroud
honestly
of darkness?
doesn't make sense.
Yes, there's a magical darkness that is cast by a local in the tradition of Astoria's sacrificial
Okay.
ritual. And it lasts all night. And so the idea is you put the sacrifice on there, and in the morning, it's gone.
What day would this put us at? It's like 1 or 2 away, right?
Yeah, I was going to just kind of speed it up unless you guys want to take a day to do something.
We want to try and re-clear 2 new
I'd
ones.
like to take a day to start posting posters around town about a plague that's happening.
Stop.
I think I'm in the wrong game.
That's a different campaign. Yeah, it's up to you guys if you need a day. Otherwise, we can fast forward and say that you, I mean, I can give you some rumors around town and such, but it's up to you. But we'll say for now you rest at the Dragon's Tooth. You wake up in the morning. The rock is indeed empty. And yeah, let's roll on the Astoria table to see what you hear around town as you eat breakfast. Oh, these are... okay. We'll just roll a couple. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, and you guys probably took a long rest before, so it might not replenish much. But I know, Ashaya, you used your restoration, so you can get those back. All right. So if you guys, what do you guys, if you had a day to kill, which you technically do, what do you want to do with your day? Or do you want to fast forward?
I feel like we should at least go check it, right?
The rock?
Even yeah, not the cave, the Basilisk cave.
Okay.
Could you just make your thing fall? Or you just want to go in there to make sure?
I'll come with. If there's something that with the barrier that was happening before, just a fog, you can see through it. If it's something else, then I don't know what we're gonna do about it.
If what about the fog?
It's just like vision impairing, right? It's not like he can't go through it.
Right.
Yeah,
It's vision impairing for mostly, from what you've gathered, it's to protect any witnesses from being traumatized by the blood and the gore.
Okay.
But it also adds a bit of mystery that people in Astoria seem to like. So wasn't planning on pulling up this map, but I'll just tell you briefly. It's the same as when you left it. I know it's not as exciting as actually bringing you to the map, huh?
Is there any recent tracks I can see like in the water or on like the side?
Roll perception, Ashaya.
Sure.
See how perceptive you are. Yeah, you don't notice anything. I mean, the water, it's a waterfall. It's moving a lot and kind of looks the same. You see your tracks even. That was only a day ago or less than a day ago. Hasn't rained since.
Does it look like there was anything moved around here? Basically, like
Any what around?
anything was moved around, like something was dragged or something, or something heavy was swimming in this area.
Roll perception or investigation, whatever's better for you. Oh yeah. So Saren, you are very keen. You're looking around, and you definitely get a sense that this cavern was home to more than one basilisk, or more than two.
And we just killed the side platter. The main course is still in here. That was weird to say, and I just said it. Looks like there's more than...
So what did we miss?
Looks like you just killed the... You know when, like, there's... You know a nest when there's only, like, a bird guarding it? You just killed the guardian. You didn't kill the main family. This is like... Looks like a century or something.
We went through the whole place.
Yeah, but does it mean that all of them were in there the whole same time? Yes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe some were wandering around.
Yeah, like an alligator or something. Basilisks can just swim in the water, so they can just hide in places.
Should we go back inside then?
Yeah, we just gotta be careful.
Or do we just go to the rock and take them on?
I think this is just... I think it's just easier to kill them, basically.
Here's the thing. There's a guy that is using magic to shroud the rock.
Yes, but killing these basilisks makes... Even if it makes it easier on us.
But what if
these people
more are summoned?
Do I know if these things can be summoned or not?
You can roll Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Damn it.
You feel like with enough powerful magic, anything can be summoned.
Yeah. If someone could do that, it'd be a lot. And it's like it's not. Even if they would need a lot of magic power to summon these things. It's not exactly.
Why not interrogate the guy that's doing the black shroud?
No, if he knew, he would. It's like he's truthful. He believes it, so it's not like he's causing it. But killing these things would at least make it easier on us. At least.
Okay.
Just killing them all to make sure.
Well, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit on you, not to railroad you, but you investigate the cavern. You do find that there are fresh basilisk prints, and that there's like even some lizard tongue marks around the stone body of the basilisk that you had stoned and destroyed, and yeah, it looks like the marks are agitated marks, but there's no creature in this cavern.
Can we trace the marks to an area?
You lose it in the water, like where you came from.
Yeah. How recent does it look like it's been here?
Hours.
They're not here.
Yeah, hours.
Probably somewhere closer by, but not here.
Yeah. Let's try to Can we do something to block this entrance or something?
What would you do?
Big rock.
I got nothing to.
Oh shit! There's music. That means something's gonna happen.
I think
No.
it's just Foundry.
There's just traveling minstrels behind us at all times.
Yeah.
Kira's like, yeah, those are my friends.
If we can't find them, then
Yeah. Looks like the only case of doing it is to. They're not in here. They're hiding somewhere else. That's the problem. We don't know where. I guess I'll ask Kira if she knows anywhere else they could be hidden.
Kira is not sure. She says I don't know much about Basilisks. I know that you guys kind of killed them the other day, and I mean there were 4 eggs. I mean maybe there was 4 of them, and you only killed 2, and you just pissed off the other 2. I don't know.
So I know we lost them in the water, but I'd like to go to the seashore and just kind of see if I can figure out on this west side, I guess,
On the
where they might have
cave
came from.
entrance?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see marks on the land.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no critter marks on the land that you can tell, so it looks like they enter and leave through the water.
hold on, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I remember before Pyler said he offered up ox, right? But he didn't accept it, right? And I don't know what he said about the ox. If he just kept it, or Gaius just took all the whole thing.
Oh, to offer in order to try to buy Gaius's to buy Gaius out of the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Did he take the ox?
I don't think Gaius accepted that offer. No.
What if
He
we?
didn't. He said,
What if we take the ox?
He said the ox plus all of you.
yes.
And we say they go back in here. Oh, plus the ox and us.
Well, for the sacrifice, Pythor offered like 100 ox or something, or offered you guys to try to offer that to Gaius, and Gaius said he would take it if all of you went on the rock yourselves.
Yeah. I was hoping we could use an ox and just like put it near the cave, and then hopefully the basilisks would go and eat that. But
I think
I saw despair.
I think the only thing we can do is be on that rock.
And he said he would shackle us to it, right?
Yes, you must be chained to the rock, and you go there at sundown. And if you are there in the morning, then the sacrifice conditions are fulfilled.
How's a good way to get out of shackles? I have no idea what kind of shackles. I have a way. I know Saren might. Did you just brute force it, Zark?
I would probably brute force it, and brute force it to anybody else that is around.
Have Lucas try and pick Solana's then. You want to have him carry another set of these tools? That's probably the best we're gonna do. We're gonna stun the rock.
Okay.
Can't find what is summoning these things, then maybe we can figure out what is actually doing this.
That's the best we got.
So you guys head back to Astoria?
Because it's our only option.
I mean,
Kind of seemed like we got another one. At least I read 2.
I personally don't know many other options. But again,
Same.
I am a dumb cow apparently.
You're not a dumb cow.
That's not what I've been hearing around town.
You're a snark grumble butt.
so
God
as
damn.
you go around town, people are still excited about you. You see the statue carver has added statues to his repertoire, as well as you guys. He's added the depictions of the 5 gods and even the Titans themselves. Just a whole plethora of kind of famous beings that he has created. So, anything else in town? Should we just fast forward to the Rock of Estor?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess it's time to smell what the rock is cooking.
Hopefully it's a good rock.
We're gonna time it down.
Smelling a bunch of jabronis.
Wow.
Hey, don't be hating.
Let's see. Okay. Blah 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 blah. So the night comes of the. Oops. The night comes of the sacrifice. So it is the 16th of Sydon. A full moon is clear in the sky. You are part of a grim procession that leads towards the Rock of Estor in the River Archelon. The river's flowing pretty well. You see that Gaius and his knights are there, and they lead you through, or they lead Princess Anora through the ford and onto the sacrificial rock. So let me get Anora on here. Let me set this up for a second. So talk amongst yourselves as you see the princess being escorted by Gaius and his knights, and he looks at you all and he says, "Last chance to take her place, heroes."
I will.
All of you.
Yes.
He looks to Saren, who's traditionally been the one that said no to this.
Yep. It's like you can't force me to do what I don't want.
Okay. So he and his crew, I don't have you guys on the scene, do I?
Nope.
No, it's a black square.
It's a black square. That's all we get.
Yep, I'll bring y'all out onto this overlook.
I'd consider it a rectangle, not a square. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's not.
And there are many, many commoners that join and are kind of watching. So this is the procession of people that just kind of they're on the rock. They're all around, at least on this side. On the other side, you see many, many centaurs eager to make sure that the conditions are fulfilled. And looming above on this opposite rock is basically a silver dragon. You see this dragon kind of perched up there, just leering over with evil gleam in its eyes. And Gaius notices you guys looking at this dragon, and he says, "Ha ha, my mount Argon, he will make sure that nothing interferes." And he kind of like tosses up a little piece of meat for this dragon. And so he chains Anora to the rock with his crew, and they make their way off of this. Let's see here. So he binds her by the leg to the central pole. And he says to her, "You are now offered as a sacrifice to appease the Lord of Storms. Remain here until the sun rises. If you step away from the rock, this city will suffer the wrath of Sydon." He's got 7 of his captains with him, and you can tell that Anora is visibly upset. She tries to see how far the chain gets her, and it's really to the edge of the rock in all directions, as the main chain is right here. And let's see.
I think Ashaya said she said
What's up, Shia?
she'd like to try and do something real quick.
Yeah, I forgot the whisper.
Oh.
Is it brackets?
You can hit that whisper button.
Yeah, I know she
given us-
did. I'm just wanting to
It's
see something. Hold
slash
on.
W
I know.
base and then
He's gonna
I
hate
was
me.
talking to Saren.
Yeah, okay. I forgot. It's been a while.
Slash W and then
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you
you
start
can go ahead
typing the name.
and target Ashaya and see what happens. It'll prompt a save.
Can't target him.
double right click.
Maybe.
Nope.
I got you.
Oh, yep, there you go.
Oh.
Didn't want to go for some reason.
What's that about? Oh, son of a...
That is a save. What's the DC on that?
It's 15.
15. So, Saren, you feel this luring energy from Ashaya as she says, you know, you should sacrifice yourself with the rest of the party, and you shake it off. And what is your response to her?
And the damn imp beside her. It's like he's not very happy being trying to make him force to do. He doesn't want to do.
Yeah, what do you say to her? You know that she tried to charm you.
Do not do that again. If you want her to live, send the imp right beside her.
We'll just shoot her down as soon as she tries to leave.
No.
So
Just use the imp to guard her.
I don't think an imp can fight a basilisk.
Well,
within about 10
be-
minutes,
just be our eyes.
the sun begins to set, and you see a huge kind of bomb essentially go off of darkness, shrouding the entire rock in darkness, and the crowd seems a little uneasy. Some of them start to leave because this is going to be here all night. So some of them start to go. Commander Gaius stays. Many of the centaurs stay. The dragon on top is licking his lips.
How high up is this cliff?
The one that you're on?
Yep.
Oh, I'd say 30 feet.
What were the rules of the intervention?
Let's see.
Why don't you intervene at all?
Yeah, what do you want to ask about specifically?
Can anyone intervene or be near the sacrifice?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's kind of near it, but as far as intervening, let's see. So
I think we actually
Pythor
asked.
told you that. Oh my gosh, let's see.
Was it that he can't intervene?
Yeah, he can't intervene. I think that was the rule. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way I can get close without being seen very easily.
I'm jumping.
Oh,
You jump in the water?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think, whatever.
You jump in the water. So Zark, can you swim?
He's in heavy armor.
He's also a Minotaur. He doesn't have feet.
I do have feet.
You have hooves.
Oh, it's different one at centaurs.
Where are we putting me?
Going. That sounds good.
Oh boy. Come on.
Did Lucas get in there already?
He's on the side there. He hasn't gone in. I could see into the whole thing though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not supposed
him.
to, but we're just assuming what it looks
No,
like.
Lucas can. Wait, everyone can see into the whole thing?
No, just Lucas.
Okay.
Oh.
So
It's
okay.
a circle.
It's a circle. It's a shroud of darkness.
Wow.
Okay, Solano Deo, you get the jump. So you hear some splashing in the water. You don't see anything, but you saw Zark jump in, and for some reason you feel compelled to take action.
Actually, what Solano Deo saw was me look back at Ashaya and him, throw up a peace sign, and jump in. I did whisper him that.
So gangster.
I dab and jump in.
Okay, we just leave you to die.
All right. You guys are both in the River Archelon. Water's around you. You're in the dark part, so people around just see you jump into this darkness and disappear. And let's see, Saren and Ashaya, you see, for once in his life, Commander Gaius actually nodding his head and smiling at the circumstance of you all jumping in.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Oh, he's actually no. He's
Just gonna make a note.
Yeah, it's
How
like
big is the whole fog?
I killed him.
It's like taking a jump every
the
second.
radius of the fog, I mean, yeah, go ahead and measure it. 100 feet across almost.
Does it go up at all, or is it just like straight like
Oh,
95?
No, it's a sphere. It's a, yeah. So
It's a big old one? Alright,
100
I'm
by
gonna
100.
sit.
So 50 feet up.
How
We'll
deep
s-
does the water go? I mean, how high does the darkness go and low?
So if Anora is at the center, it goes up about 50 feet in all directions outside of Anora.
So it doesn't go underneath the water. That's neat to know.
Well, right. I mean,
It does go under the water.
yeah.
No, I think it just
Can't really
okay.
see under the water anyway. But yeah, it's a sphere, and she's at the
It's a
center,
sphere.
so it would technically go 25 feet under the water.
Maybe I think of darkness differently.
I'm gonna dip in. I'm gonna fly 30 feet above it, so I can at least see in with Lucas's through his eyes.
Yeah,
Okay.
just be careful.
It's on my vision because I have to see through Lucas, otherwise I won't be able to see shit.
Can you see through darkness?
He can see through all darkness.
Oh, that's cool.
But in mechanically, can his token see?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
I said it's Devil's Sight. Hopefully it worked.
Okay. Is that it, Ashaya?
Yep, that's it for me and Lucas. Lucas will just dodge from 30 feet in the air
Okay.
over here.
So you're not in the water yet?
No, I'm 30 feet above.
Gotcha. All right. Lucas is done then.
Yeah, that's it for him.
Princess Anora doesn't do anything. She's chained to the rock, and she's quiet too. She's not screaming. Saren, you're up.
20, 25. Okay. I don't know where the square came from. Okay, I think that's just Lucas. Okay, I'm going to try to focus in on what I know what a basket looks like and sounds like, so I'll try to listen in for it, basically, with my ears.
With your ears, so you do hear the river. It's rushing pretty good, so you might have disadvantage if you're. What are you listening for? Just like a splash?
Or growling, anything that's animalistic.
Sure. Roll perception.
Chomp, chomp.
Chomp chomp.
Waka waka.
Yeah, you only hear the river thus far.
Yep, darkness. Annoying spell.
All right, Zark.
I was going to hide, basically. That's my bonus action.
Oh, okay.
So yes, I will be trying to swim frantically towards where I believe the rock is.
You're in darkness, so it's just like
Yep.
roll a d4 and see where you go.
That's why I said frantically swimming towards where I think the rock is.
Yeah.
And I will wait for the DM to tell me if I can figure that out.
You're swimming towards the rock.
If I can.
Yeah, I think you can. You can hear. You just can't see. So you can get to the rock. Let's see. I don't know what your swim speed is, but if you have gear on, I would say it's about half.
I think it's half your movement speed.
So what's
generally.
your movement? 40?
40.
So 20. You can get to the edge of the Rock of Estor.
Heavy armor sure.
So you just swim forward in the darkness. You could hear Anora or the chain, because she's not really screaming or anything, and then you feel your hand hit the wet, cold rock. Anything else?
Yes. I will.
You
My
dash.
token. I could dash, but if I'm right there on the edge, then I'm good. I'm gonna throw shield on me.
The spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take away a bunch of those. Don't know why it does that, but
It's alright. I'll concentrate 3 times.
yeah, super
I can
concentration.
hopefully.
Mentally prepared.
Anything else?
I'm done.
All right. Let's see. Gonna have to do some math here. Okay. So that one moves there. This one right there. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Okay. You start to hear some splashing and some movement. Zark, it would be to your direct west.
Okay.
I suck at compass. Is this west?
Yeah. Yep.
I assume like
Left.
we're going with north, south, east, west, right?
Yep.
I'm terrible with directions.
Yeah, we gotta help the Canadian. Okay, Solano Dale.
I only know north.
I figured you'd only know south.
No.
South of you.
Only north.
Only directions are
Yeah.
north, south, and Dennis.
Yep.
You seek a parapet. Name that reference. I'll give you a cookie.
What is
No.
that from?
All right, time to smoke them funny things.
Ooh. Solano Dale goes into a trance. I can't even tell if it's affecting your token.
I got it. I rolled a frickin' 16 and a 10.
Never
I
need
like
to get
those
that train,
rolls.
huh?
Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the one time where it's like 13 and 12, and you're like, oh, that's right.
Mm,
Okay.
All right, so
Anything
just
else?
snorting them while you swim.
no, I just smell really strong salts and end my turn.
All right. So, Shia, you are up.
Alrighty. Through Lucas's eyes, what do I see in the darkness?
Through Lucas's eyes, he's right next to you.
Yeah.
You see about. Let's see. There's.
You can ping it if it's easier.
Yep, there's water for about 20 to 25 feet, and then there's a rock, and then there's Anora. Zark is right at the edge of the rock in the water, and to his west, aka left, about 20 to 25 to 30 feet, there are 2 basilisks approaching the rock.
Cool.
You only really see their kind of scaly form in the top of the water.
Do we play guess where they are? Big AoE.
Go ahead.
So you're flying, so yeah.
I am flying, so I got a good aerial view. I will move 20 feet this way, still in the air.
Okay.
And then let's cast a spell. Cause it's water, let's cast a shatter in the water.
Okay.
A cannonball hidden in the water.
Good old thunderstruck.
Thunder.
Place template. Let's put it. So you said 30.
See, a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice. Each creature must make a
there.
con save or take thunder damage.
Uh.
All right.
Oh,
So yeah, you
got one.
You shot this thunder shatter wave noise, and you hear a little kind of erupting from the water and some splashing.
They haven't passed, dude. That sucks. Lucas.
They did pass. Plus, they're in the water.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Lucas,
yeah,
what?
absorbs.
Lucas is gonna dive. His new form.
The quiet
Fish
form.
Lucas.
He can just change like that.
Yeah, every day I can change him.
Every day though. But
Yeah,
I
every
mean,
rest.
did you? Oh, he's been a fish since you guys woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been in that phase for like 3
And
days.
the best part is he can be both. He can fly and he can be fish because he already has the flying from being an imp, and I just give him swimming from the ability.
It's a whole new
Warlocks, I
meaning to
swear.
the word fly fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Flying fish
But
dives in after wherever the thing was. He can see it, so we'll go and stab it.
Okay. Do you want me to make the attack since? Or,
Yeah, that works. That's fine.
Okay.
I won't be able to target anything.
Sting
So
it. Is he stinging?
yeah, he's stinging.
Okay.
Oh, crit!
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Second one.
What was that? Okay, so yeah, he took half a damage, and let's see. Okay, Shy is still okay. We're good. Anything
A lot
else?
of ones.
That is it for me. Lucas' turn. He will go invisible. I
Okay.
do not know where this thing came from.
Nice. He might disappear on you, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, Princess Anora. Zark, you mostly hear her fiddling with the chain. She doesn't really have anything to do. Let's just give her a little bit of a sleight of hand, see if she can do anything with that chain. Nope, you just hear her kind of like hitting the chain or hitting the chain with a small piece of petrified rock that she found. Saren, you are still on land, it looks like, hidden in the crevice of some rocks.
What I could tell where the ringing was coming from.
Ringing?
I mean, like.
You heard like Ashaya's like blast of thunder wave energy, so
Could I guess as to where the noise was coming from and aim with a bow over there?
I mean, it would be quite a disadvantage. I mean, you're in the dark, plus you don't know where the target is. But yeah, if you want, you could do it with disadvantage.
Triple disadvantage.
Yeah.
And I'm hidden, so it's just regular.
Because you're hidden?
Yes.
Well, I would actually say there's 2 negatives against you, and maybe that being 1 positive. So I'd still give you disadvantage. Because you don't actually see the target, and you're in darkness, so your hidden is only going to, cancel out one of those.
I feel like a kickflip.
Okay, either hits him or Zarks. Either way, it works.
What?
Okay.
Where'd you go? Oh.
Okay, I can't. I have to aim at something.
Please hit it.
That's fine, I got it. So you want to throw your short bow, or?
Yeah, just shoot with a short bow.
Okay.
Short bow.
Of cupidity? Okay. Oops, I did that wrong. So let me undo that because I didn't give you disadvantage. My fault, my fault, my fault. Okay, let's actually hit the button, Jeff. Okay. Oh, you still hit it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, how the heck? Yeah, wow. Disadvantage and you
Get sneak too.
Yeah, no kidding.
Lucas
Yeah,
power.
well,
mode.
you can't literally tell where the arrow came from.
Right. So you just shoot where Shia blasted and still manage to make purchase. Anything else?
I'm trying to add the sneak, but it won't work.
I got
I
you.
need it to.
That's a feature, sneak attack.
All right. Sneak here.
So your arrow glides through the darkness. Anything else?
Just hear Stark yell, "Ow!" I'm just going to swim over here.
It's half your swim speed for swim, right? So you can only go 15 feet.
I can dash, so maybe I can reach the island.
But you can dash if you didn't use your action. You already used your action.
He
No, he's
can
got
use
a bonus.
No.
You can dash as a bonus because you're a freaking rogue. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, don't doubt the rogue.
I know.
Don't doubt the
Freaking rogue
I'm on-
rules. I feel like
Okay,
you
I'm
just
on-
kind of like dash like those lizards that run across the water.
Heck yeah.
All right, Zark. You definitely hear some commotion going on. Ooh.
Oh no! Why did it do it that way? No, that should not be happening.
On himself.
Yeah. What
Damn
just
it.
happened?
Think he
It
hit the wrong-
targeted me.
Yeah, I told you it doesn't work. You have to. It's like you have to
Oh,
ask him
within
to do it.
60 feet of you. So it's just creatures that. So they have to do a wisdom save.
So 14.
One of them fails, one of them saves, and then what happens now? Each
They're
creature.
Frightened for 1 minute.
And a creature can repeat the saving throw.
That's so good.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
see them, but it works.
I can't
I
go
just
towards
gotta make
Anora.
sure that I'm not like. It's only creatures that I choose, so Nora's not involved in it.
Yeah, and technically you can't see the creatures, but they.
It doesn't say anything about seeing.
It does
That's-
say
I was-
you issue loud roar each creature of your choice that's within 60 feet. So I'm guessing that
Just
you
roars.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
roar it at that zone over there.
Yeah. Also, he is aware that they're there. He just can't see them.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Trust
you-
me, I was looking at that shit.
I bet. Okay, anything else, Zark? You got one in front of you.
No, I just want to make sure I'm not. I didn't lose my. Nope. AC's still looking good because I roared it myself. So as long as I'm not afraid,
Yeah, it
we're
didn't look
good.
like it affected you.
I'm gonna try to get closer to Anora, as long as I can possibly see her or hear her chains rattling and stuff.
Yep, you basically bump into her. So you,
Oh.
Yep, she goes, oh, hello?
Do I? Hey!
Hey,
As I fall over her, trip down, stand back up.
You see,
All right, I'm good.
she kind of like just went down to the ground and like covered herself, bracing herself. She's like, this is it.
I got you, kid.
Oh. Oh, you talk. Oh.
I'm not a dumb fucking cow. Jesus.
I thought you were a basilisk.
Oh,
No.
but
No.
as long as I'm standing next to her, I'm gonna use my reaction for my protection. So an attack on her would be at disadvantage. The first one, not all of them, just one.
Sure. Okay.
Just so you know in advance, so we don't have to deal with this later.
Okay. The next attack.
I'll remind you.
Yep. Thanks. Great. Okay. So let's see here. These guys move closer. And let me just check something. Okay. One does kind of leap over the rock, targeting Anora with disadvantage, and tries to bite her, and misses and slinks back into the water. The other one's hanging out, and we are at the top of the turn order. Solano Deo.
I still can't see in this, right?
You can hear it.
Correct, unless there's something that's changed on your end.
No. I guess I'll just move forward.
Okay.
And that's all I can do right now.
Okay. Ashaya, you're in the air, in the darkness.
Time to get back. Alrighty. Let's hit the one that Lucas hit before, then a good old Eldritch Blast.
How are you able to target that one? Because you can see through Lucas?
Yes.
All right.
Perceived through his eyes.
Sure. Do you want me to cast it for you, or can you target?
I cannot target, so it'd be great if you could cast it for me.
That is spell Eldritch Blast. Bada boom, bada bing. Oops, hit Anora. I will change that. Sorry, Anora. But yeah, hit the Basilisk. So You blast it into the water. You hear it splashing and screeching.
I will go plank it. Lucas. Go get him.
Lucas is doing the sting thing.
Yeah.
My gosh, it's so hard for even the DM to see on this. Stingy sting. Oh,
I mean, you could just take darkness away.
Okay, missed. I could.
Miss, damn.
That would not be fun.
And
Okay.
rinse and repeat. He'll go invisible again.
Okay. So Lucas stays invisible. Anora says, "Do you have anything to break this chain?" Talking to Zark.
Just my axe and my bow.
She says,
And
so
no.
she moves out to the far edge, so you could hit the chain. She's like, "I'm moving away so you could hit the chain." And that's what she says to you. And Saren, you're on a rock in the darkness but not the rock. You're on a rock.
Sure.
So,
One of many rocks.
yeah.
She moved away from me?
No, if you'd like stuck.
She moved
she's
away
stuck-
from you and thinking that
I-
you would hit the chain, and she didn't want to.
I know, but I just protected her.
Yeah, but it's just like,
Protect her again.
okay, so did I hear where where the Basilisks was hit again?
The one from the Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
In fact, yeah, you are close enough that you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Darn.
That's not good.
Stop making me do saves.
Good saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Can I smell where that's coming from? Can I?
I mean, it's all water and chaos, so the whole place smells fishy. So I would
Smells
say,
like blood.
yeah, it smells like blood and water, chaos and fish, and they're not portraying or giving off a distinct scent.
Well, I tried. Okay, shoot the arrow for me.
All right. At disadvantage, you're shooting your arrow of cupidity, and it misses.
Okay. Now.
Zark, you're up next, and I need a Constitution save.
And
From me?
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'm
over
sorry.
here.
No, you're still on Saren.
I was. But are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I was getting over here right there, just a guard basically. Going back to shield and my spear.
Spear. What?
Just going back to my melee weapons basically.
Are you just changing weapons?
Yeah, just changing weapons.
Okay. Zark, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, nice.
Take that.
Yeah. Okay. You're fine. You guys apparently don't care about the evil eyes of the Basilisk. I should have learned my lesson.
Aaron to the
first
demon.
time. I think. Okay. What do you want to do, Zark?
Alright, so I'm gonna yell at Anora. I need to hear your voice so I can slam my mace down to the left of you. And I need her to yell out just so I can make sure I'm not hitting her in the face.
Yeah, that's why she moved away, so that way you could.
Yeah,
focus
well, I
on the
get
chain.
that, but I'm still
So
gonna hit
she
the
yells
chains.
out
I gotta
and-
figure out where they are.
And she actually feels Saren bump into her as she yells out, and you hear the chain hitting the rock kind of between you and her.
Perfect. I'm just gonna roll this then, right?
Sure, let me just see. That was a 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's it's a chain.
Yeah,
so-
let's see. The chain has a... nope, you missed.
Yeah, probably pretty high.
Yeah, it's a chain. Pretty
Actually,
sturdy.
you were close.
I mean, 14's pretty high anyway, so.
Yeah.
Well, if I can hear her, I'm going to walk towards her, which I think is somewhere around that general
Yep,
area.
you run into Saren.
Get off of me.
Into Saren.
Yep, you ran into
Perfect.
Saren. You just bumped into him, and you do feel Anora around there, so you three are in a bit of a huddle.
Perfect.
Okay.
Next person to get attacked, I'm gonna try and be protection.
Be what?
He's
Be
going
protection.
Because Anora's about to get attacked.
Disadvantage
nice.
then.
Disadvantage. So this Basilisk comes out and tries to bite her with disadvantage and hits Oh, Anora is down. She gets this huge bite taken out of her. She drops immediately. That's even with disadvantage. And then this guy slinks back in, trying to pull her body into the water. The other guy over here looks to be a good, tries to bite. Oh wait, is still afraid, so can't move that way. Oh, he has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
What was the DC on that frightened thing?
14.
Jesus.
14.
Okay. And Ashaya's flying. Okay, that Basilisk just kind of hangs out. Does nothing. We are at the top of the order. Solano Deo, you've already saved from the petrification, is that right? That's not a feature that once you save, you don't have to do it anymore, is it? Let's see.
I feel like it's every time.
Yeah, I think it is every time. Let's see. You must repeat the saving throw. If it does so. Okay, yep. So go ahead and give me a con save.
I'll roll a 16 on my con save.
Okay.
Oh,
You're good.
wait, never mind.
Yep.
Well, I can't see anything right now, so my ability is useless unless I use it for me.
So
Yeah.
you foresee
true.
that he was going to look at you, and you look away.
I go, not today.
You're not drunk anymore.
I know. It's this internal monologue.
Okay, what do you want to do, Solano Dale?
Well, I actually, yeah. Oh, I found my token. I'm gonna stumble forward. Ooh, look, a rock.
Yeah, you found a rock. You can climb up on it fairly easily.
I feel his arc.
Yep.
The spellcaster.
And a pole in the middle with a chain attached to it. And the chain is kind of moving. You feel it like tugging.
Huh.
That's not nice.
Let's see. What if I use my adamantine javelin to break the chain?
You could try.
All right.
Roll just a regular D or roll an attack. I mean, I guess I don't have anything for you to target. I could throw out a test actor for you to target if that's easier. Since I must have a target on there.
Well, my die rolls a 10.
Oh, what's your strength?
Bonus.
Your strength modifier for Solano Deo is a +2, so it's a 12.
It's +2, so it would be 14 total to hit.
That's a miss.
That's okay. I tried.
Yep, so you guys are just kind of hitting this rock, trying to hit the chain, but it's dark and the chain keeps moving, and it's you both are just kind of slamming down on the rock there. All right,
Okay.
anything else, Solano Dale?
Nope, that's it.
Shia flying high above the scene in the darkness. What do you want to do?
Yep.
Can you see her?
I am 30 feet in the air. If I can't see her, I will move. I am basically aerial eye view right now and a helicopter. I will move closer though, because I need a better view of everything else. Play outskirt game. So seeing her, I will heal her. My ability.
Do you need me to do it?
I should be able to target her. Let's find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I think you could target her.
3.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
10.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So she comes to. You see this magical wave of energy kind of just basically fill in this hunk of flesh that kind of got bitten out. The basilisk seems to still be grabbing onto her, trying to pull her into the river, and it's a tug of war because the chain is still strong enough, and but she is
Cool.
healed.
Seeing that one pulling, I will throw a guiding bolt at that one.
You got it.
Wait, won't that make us see it?
Oh, maybe I should make him visible, huh?
If it's a guiding bolt,
That's
it just
easier
make-
for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I
If
bet.
it's a guiding bolt, it
There
would
you
make
go.
it easier for us to see it, right?
Not if I miss.
That's a miss. Anything else to Shia?
No, what's it for me?
What about Lucas?
I cannot use him. He will stay invisible and just sit there.
Okay, Anora, she has to make her own Constitution saving throw. And she barely manages to turn her eyes away before the petrification begins. She moves, well, she stands up and slightly moves kind of between y'all on this way away from the basilisk. Saren, you are up.
So I guess I can see this thing where it's just trying to drag her, basically.
Yeah, you definitely see it now. I mean, you're in the darkness still, but you definitely see a form that is monstrous.
Hmm.
Oh, it's like a cool light tower that like just zooms past and you just see it for a few moments.
Yeah.
Just like
this.
I'm swaying a little back and forth, trying to trick it. Well, what's going on?
Just Jeff messing with the lights.
Okay.
So you catch it off guard. You have advantage.
Stab.
Stabby stab. You reach into the darkness and manage to hit this thing sneakily. And does some damage for sure.
And just put my shield up in my face so it can't stare at me.
Oh, and did I have you do a con save?
No.
Yep, you're definitely doing a con save. You're attacking this thing directly.
Yeah, but after I put my shield up, it probably can stop it.
What shield?
My shield.
Mirror shield.
Yeah, it's blocked basically to block my view from this thing.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, you've passed anyway. Okay. Anything else, Saren?
Here's my bonus action. I was going to just keep my eye on it, basically. Just like
Great.
Just, like show where it is, like to the others.
Yeah, sure. Con save every time. Great. Zark. Con save.
So, I am definitely going to be bringing my... If I can see somewhat of these basilisks, I'm going to bring my mirror shield back up, just like what I used in the frickin' cave.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do a con save, but that mirror is still strapped to my frickin' shield that I've been using.
Okay, con save.
Can you use... If he fails, use the thing. Yeah.
Yep, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna yell at everybody. Find somebody that is causing this darkness and clear it. And I am going to try to find Anora's shackles and hit them.
Okay, roll an attack. Or just do a d20 plus your strength modifier.
I think I'm not clicked on anything, but I'm not positive. You must target a token. All right.
Yeah, do you want me to give you a test token to target?
I can roll a d20.
Oh. Yeah, I think
plus
it's
bonus.
Was it plus your strength plus your proficiency if you're proficient in the weapon?
Yes.
Not gonna fucking matter.
Proficiency
Plus
on
4 plus 2, so 13.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, you tried. It's like
everyone's pretty close. Y'all have gotten 13, 14, but nobody's hit 15 yet.
Slippery chains.
Slippery
So,
chains.
It's like those
So,
two
yeah.
have been hitting it.
Main thing though was I was yelling at everybody to find the frickin' person causing this darkness.
I'm just killing the basilisks, man. What do you want from me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Basilisk targets Saren with its bite
Jump.
and hit. No, misses. Misses.
19 AC. You can't fight me.
It starts to swim out over this way a little bit.
Okay, use my reaction to stab him.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you can see stuff?
Well, it's like if I can tell when this thing is swimming away from me, Plus.
And it was right
get
by
that.
you, so yeah. Yeah, that's a hit. You stab it right. You just like stick your knife in its tail. You get a sneak attack on a reaction.
Because Zark
Yeah,
is near
once
me.
per turn.
I ain't gonna
No.
mess with you no more. All right.
Yeah, do not mess with the rogue.
This other guy here, he's got to do his wisdom save to see if he still thinks there's a dragon. Oh God, what a freaking baby. Okay. Shia, you're too high up, so.
Not touch the bird.
Yeah. All right, Solano Deo.
All right, the chain's still there, right?
Chain is still there, attached to Nora's leg.
All right.
Break the cops. No.
Jesus Christ.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Nope. That's it for me.
Okay. Shia.
I know, not that exciting.
All right,
Yeah.
30 feet up. Let's kill one.
Machine
Let's
gun
kill
him.
this one. Machine. I'm gonna blast. Eldritch blast.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Oh. Oh, so
Near death.
close.
10, and then out of nowhere, Ninja Lucas, go with advantage because he's invisible.
Where is he?
I think he's right next to me, actually.
Okay. With
Stab
advantage, because well, it looks like this thing's already targeted with advantage.
Yep.
Okay, let's try Lucas with his sting. That is a crit, Lucas.
Let's go.
Jeez.
Oh no! Another kill by Lucas.
Lucas must steal the kills. It is
Yeah,
the
somebody
way.
in chat tell me how many kills Lucas is at, because that's ridiculous.
16.
Wow.
Nice. Then he
All
goes
right.
re-stealth.
Yeah, of course.
Ninja mode.
All right. Anora is like, come on, break the chain. Saren, you're up.
I'm killing things. Rampage.
I'm just going to get in the water and try to stab him.
All right, disadvantage. You're in the water, plus it's still dark.
No.
Okay.
Okay, it's a regular attack now.
Yep, let me get rid of that effect real quick. Okay, regular attack.
Die.
That's a hit.
And disengage. No, wait, no. I used the bonus action. I'm stuck here.
All right, Zark's up.
I got this, guys.
For God's sake.
Who will hit
Just
the
kill
chain
it.
first?
Like, nope, not the. Like, his
This
worst
is the
enemy,
strongest
not,
enemy.
not a bad
Yes!
Oh.
10.
Defeated.
Yeah, you can
And
kill a
I'm gonna-
basilisk, but you can't kill a chain.
I'm gonna run after that spear and like dive in the water and like pull it out of the basilisk's head. Walk
it
back
just-
on land.
I think it's just
Okay.
drifting towards the land anyway.
I'll assume.
it's
yeah,
dead.
It would have probably rolled right up to hit the rock. Yep. So it's dead. The darkness is still around you. Nobody outside of the circle knows or sees anything. They might have heard some noises, but as of right now, there's still a crowd looking at the circle, or at least Commander Gaius on his silver dragon. But other than that, you know, you can essentially decide what this might look like to the outsiders.
I was like, give a shot to Shia. Are there still any around?
Lucas sonar scans in the water.
Send the sonar.
There's none.
Hmm.
Oh, nice.
He's
Cool.
confident.
Yes.
I believe Lucas. Trust no other man. Demon thing.
So we could escape this area and make them believe that
We have to last on the rock.
it's all done.
Or we could just wait here and discard her for the day.
Yeah, if there's nothing else, we can just wait on the rock. Because that way it at least confirms the whole ritual.
Yeah, it's like, as long as we just tell her not to unchain herself, she should be fine. It's like we just tell her that the basilisks are dead.
Do I hear anything at all?
What are
Like
you
any
listening
chatting? Chatting,
for? From outsiders?
yeah. If there's any noise I can from outside the big dark sphere.
I mean, you hear the river, you hear just kind of people shuffling back and forth, just small conversations, but nothing that seems valuable.
Anything flapping its wings like I am?
Well,
No.
The dragon.
Yeah,
No, the dragon is landed with near Gaius on the rock up there. I mean, Gaius is kind of mounted on him, kind of watching from above, but he's not flying.
Alright, I shall land. Just take up a defensive position.
yeah, I just tell her that the basilisks are dead. Do you just want us to guard you for the night? You should be fine.
You're asking if she wants to be guarded?
Yeah, it's all right. We just guard you for the night.
She says,
As
well,
long as you-
I thought my fate would be to the beasts of the river, so I'm shocked, and I guess I can't thank you enough, but yes, if you could stay with me through the night, that would ensure that nothing else happens.
As long as you keep those chains on, we technically didn't interfere with the ritual. I guess that's the one way we didn't break it. I guess.
That's true.
Okay.
Only kill the things that were gonna do the ritual.
No,
Oh.
it had nothing to do with the chains having to be on. It's the fact that somebody stayed there for the night.
It's a
I am not
loophole.
gonna let my sister be chained all night.
Well, no, it's just like I think you can guard her for the night. That's the least you can do for your sister.
100% I'll guard her, but I'm going to take these chains off of her.
Is it like one set of chains, or just like many of them?
It's just
Yeah.
like an ankle bracelet.
Arm in arm, and yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, what's the rule to keep the chains on or just stay on the island?
Remember him telling me to just stay.
The rule
Or
was
literally.
that something would be chained to the Rock of Estor at sunset and is gone by morning. And if you were to survive by sunrise, then you were to be unchained and set free.
Yeah, so what we remember, she has to be chained.
I'm not gonna let my sister be chained to a rock all night long while I'm standing there.
Okay. We wait till morning, then put the chains back on her.
You
What?
do that.
No, absolutely not.
We'll have to put it on eventually. We can do it when it's
Why?
almost sunrise.
Because if we don't, the cultists will be mad.
Okay, so you're worried about the cultists?
I'm worried
Yeah.
about Sidon.
Yeah, Sidon's rules, man. You can't break Sidon's rules. You know how bad
Yes.
that was.
If we've learned anything so far, it's that
Well-
Sidon's an asshole, and Sidon's followers are also assholes. Therefore, by the transitive property, we can infer that assholes are assholes.
It's just like we don't.
I love your actual logic. Thank you.
It's also like when you guys don't give Sidon people anything credit, you just get mad about them. And it's like from my perspective, it's like, I get their rules. I get it.
I will unlock the chains. I will not break them, so at least we have a way to put them back. I do have these tools.
Okay, roll, let me see here.
Picky.
Dexterity check with thieves' tools.
Nice.
Let's see if I can click on the item.
There you go.
Yeah, you can.
Use thieves' tools.
Use thieves'
That's-
tools.
Normal.
Look
Yeah.
at you. So yeah, you just skillfully unlock it. And
Ta-da.
she rubs her ankle. She says, "Oh, thanks so much." Well, so are we to just sit here until sunrise?
Yes. Wait till till the morning. Then we put those things back on you, and they won't be the wiser. That sounds like a plan to you. That sounds like the easiest one for now.
Sure.
You want food?
Yes, food.
I have like some grapes and stuff that I have. I keep
Yeah,
hoarding
so you
just
guys just
everything.
kind of hang out at the rock. I mean, it's a little bit cold of a night. There's definitely still water splashing up every once in a while, but the night goes fairly smoothly, and the sun begins to rise. It's early the following morning.
I'll try to Okay, Princess, could you let me kindly put these anklets back on
Why
you
is
for a
it keep
second?
doing this?
Wait, go
Did
ahead,
you hit the
Zark.
button?
Finish your sentence there.
Yep.
I had to figure it out too. You gotta hit the button with it too. It's
What are you trying to do? Short rest?
Oh, for Anora.
Yep.
oh wait, hours are passing. I get my spell
Yeah.
back.
Well,
Yeah, you can- it's
are
a
you
short rest.
guys sleeping or are you staying
need a
up all night?
I just need a short rest, so an hour is fine for me.
It's like we rested enough, so.
Good old hour of stretching,
Yeah.
just meditation. Because why
Yeah,
not?
but-
Let's listen to the calm waves.
I was gonna ask her if I could put the chains back on her. Just now, like when the sunrise is starting to prop up.
Okay. So not everyone falls asleep. Does that affect you at all, Zark?
Yep, obviously.
Okay.
It's like he gets
5 a.m. comes around and you start to see a peak of the sun starting to light up the land, and you see the shroud beginning to fade around you. Most everyone has gone except for a few of the centaurs on the far side of the River Archelon. And of course, Commander Gaius has been there the whole night watching. And it's beginning to fade more and more. Do you guys stay there?
Guys, I really do think we should like dive in the water and get the F out of here.
Let's do that.
I guess we just swim back to our original spots, basically.
I would go towards like the Basilisk cave at this point in time.
I mean, yeah, that's not a bad idea either, because it's close by and
if you were to swim to the Basilisk cave from here, I mean, you would probably die from exhaustion. It's a hike to swim.
Well, I mean, like heading that direction.
Gotcha.
Like
just going north in the river.
Going north is far,
there's a little bit of a shore
the water.
Spot. Yep.
But we'd be going up the river.
That is what my plan was.
Okay, would be up current.
Up current, away from Gaius. He's saying to just dive in, swim the 30 feet to the closest shore at the far side. And the big sphere of darkness is between you and Gaius. So if it were to dissipate, Gaius would essentially just see you on the far side and either assume that you got up early to see, or that you were there all night.
Yeah, I don't think
or if we did this earlier, he would just see that everything is gone from the frickin' rock.
From Lucas, seeing outward, did anyone new come in?
Pythor.
For anticipation. Oh.
Pythor is sitting on the steps with his head in his hands. Who's babysitting him? Lorius?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Lorius is there too, with his hand on his back. And they're both looking at this sphere, and he seems inconsolable.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do cool stuff.
Yes.
This would be pretty cool. I'm gonna make another illusion. I got tons of them, and illusions are cool. I'm gonna cast Silent Image.
Okay.
Right there on the template. And it's gonna make us an image. It's gonna be all of us, the four of us, me, Zark, Solano, and Saren. We're just gonna be up there just watching.
Okay. That sounds fun.
Leave you there and just slowly take our positions there.
So
will this be
your
wet?
entire party is sitting there on the steps of this place, just watching to see.
Yep, Zark's got his head in his hand, he's just crying, fake tears that make no noise, because it's silent.
Okay, all right. So
just mine's just a sticky mode.
Lorius is a little shocked. He was a little bit more aware, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't see you there," and doesn't hear anything from you, and just kind of like nods and goes back to consoling Pythor. Pythor doesn't notice you. He's again inconsolable. Saren, you just joined with your doppelganger there.
Yeah, I just took the position and murdered the other.
Okay, those who are still in the rock, you got 10 seconds to decide what you're gonna do.
Let's go swim contest.
9.
Swim.
8.
Swim, for God's sake.
Woo! 7.
You can fly, for God's sake.
I'm not flying. I gotta swim.
Swim.
5.
Yeah. Swim.
4.
I'm swimming.
Zark. Solano, swim.
3.
Oh, I
just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
So y'all are getting to that other shore, I'm assuming.
Yes, we're getting the hell out of there.
All right.
And I murdered my doppelganger. Everything works out.
As Arnold Schwarzenegger so famously said, "Get out!"
So Gaius sees the shroud dissipate and sees Anora, who originally looks as if she's splayed out. Since you guys have dived off, she's laid out, and then she turns very quickly, spins and stands up, and kind of like basically gives a flip-off gesture to Gaius, and he jumps on Argon, his silver dragon, clearly annoyed, and flies off. The centaurs are also seem disappointed. They turn and go, and some of the generals and such, they come over and they unlock Anora, and Pythor runs to her. The first time you've seen him, just lifting his head up, runs to her, embraces her, and just says, "Oh, my girl, my Princess Anora," and just holds her for a long time on the rock there. And he says, "We must celebrate my daughter." And she says, "Yes, father." And they go off, and the whole town, like there was a bunch of people, and everyone's cheering and celebrations. He takes his Princess Anora back to the palace, and yeah, that's what happens. He wants you all, as he passes you, your fake doppelgangers. Only Saren hears this. But as he passes you all on the rock, he says, "Please meet me at the palace. I've got celebrating to do." And he, Anora, and Lorius make their way back to the palace.
Perfect. And then Lucas will tell me that.
Get out of here.
All right. I think this is a good time for a break. If anyone needs 5 minutes, we'll meet back here at the top of the hour.
Sure.
Yeah, this was fun.
All right. See ya in 5 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Fun.
Yep. Sure is hard to hit something when you can't see it.
Swing at random shit. Well, you know what? It worked out.
Like that your enemy wasn't the Basilisks, it was a chain.
Oh, my enemy is anything that I'm trying to hit, first off.
Yeah,
If I'm swinging my mace at it, it's gonna be like, if it's a wall, that's my enemy. Like I can't, my guy can't hit worth shit.
I just give myself advantage to hit something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
All right, I'll be back.
Yep. See you in a few minutes.
All right, kids, who's back? Looks like we got Ashaya.
Might just be me.
Yeah. People appreciate your mind games with that illusion.
Why, thank you. It's a very cool spell I had to read up on.
Yeah, it was like 3-paragraph spell. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. My illusion could be used. It isn't used as much as you think it is, but it is a pretty useful thing if you use it right.
We got minor for the small ones. You got silent. And like major, which is like the one up from that one, where it makes sound and it moves stuff. It just can't interact with any objects. So it could be a large dragon with sound, but it can't smash a building.
I tell you, I've had the sacrifice of Anora planned for months.
Oh, really? That long?
You could literally do it like the first day that you get into Astoria before your labors.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, people could do whatever they want, you know. So.
I do have like that farm game where you just like you get all the stuff, you get all the loot. It's like you ready to fight the boss? Like no, I want to farm more until the last day.
That's what when I was playing Breath of the Wild, I think that I had done all the things and much more that almost every NPC I talked to was like, "Are you ready to fight the bad guy?" And I was like, "No."
Anymore.
There was a point where like, "You should really go do that."
Give me more hearts.
It's like more like it's like He's like, I gotta find more of these seed people. Why?
Yeah.
Because they gave me seeds. Supposed to give me seeds.
All right, Bob, where you at? Cody, you with us? Nope. The two frickin' drunk shenanigans.
Very cool.
This may be the only battle today, so hope no one's itching for battles. We'll see. I could never guarantee anything. If you guys are like, I slapped Commander Gaius, I have to do something about that. There's Bob.
Like, it's like every time they see Gaius, they gotta start a fight with him.
Come back. Yeah, Gaius is kind of a dick.
Yeah, let's kill him.
Okay, so Pythor invites you back to his palace. The town is celebrating. Do you guys want to go straight to the palace? Do you want to go get cleaned up at the Dragon's Tooth? What do you want to do?
Clean ourselves up a little and go to.
Yeah, could go for a shower.
Hey, guys, I think we could actually shower at the palace.
That's true.
I have an inn.
You knock out two birds with one stone.
Let's go enjoy ourselves at the palace. We deserve it.
Yeah, we might be able to do it at a palace as opposed to, an inn.
Oops, I don't know why I had you invisible, Solano Dale. That looks like everyone. Okay.
I'm not transparent.
Transparent. And I don't know why you're frightened and concentrating and all that stuff. Sark. Okay.
Every power.
Every power. So you get yourselves back to the palace. And when you return, King Pythor is already celebrating your victory. He greets each of you with a bone-crushing hug and a painful slap on the back. He says, "Warriors of the prophecy, you have my eternal gratitude. There was a time when I would have taken to the fields to battle the Centaur army single-handedly, but alas, I fear my fighting days are behind me. Perhaps it's time to officially retire my hammer." And he presents the Pythor's hammer to you, Zark.
I kneel and bow my head and put out my hands.
This weapon from the god of battle has defeated many a threat May it serve you well. May you do what I could not. Use this weapon to forge things way more powerful. Perhaps even magical weapons. And he gives you Pythor's hammer. Dun, 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 dun. That's not
So
very
if you're
good.
retiring, does that mean that I'm taking over your throne? I'm very confused by this because I thought Anora was taking over your throne.
I'm retiring Pythor's hammer.
Okay,
But
I
thought
just
hammer.
had to be clear on that one because I
who
mean
told you Anora was taking my throne?
that's what everybody has been saying around town.
Well, it's not been officially announced, but Anora, and she steps up and she looks clean and radiant and poised in this type of leadership role, and she says, although we will make an official announcement to the entire kingdom, it's best that the palace know first that I will be stepping up as not Princess Anora, but Queen Anora of Estoria. And all the guards and stuff, they just go crazy. Everyone's like cheering for her. Lorius is so proud of her and just excited about the whole situation.
More guards. No.
Lorius steps away a little bit and kind of just seems during this entire conversation inches closer to Saren and just says, I'm so impressed with all that you've done. Can you tell me how you did it?
No.
Oh. Well, I
good.
love a man that knows exactly what he wants. So yes, Pythor says, I've decided that really what I'm made for is battle. I can't do everything I wish I could do, everything I did before. Stupid oaths and such. However, if you'll have me, son, I would like to accompany you and your crew.
Thanks to God.
Well, Pythor, I need to consult with obviously my crew, but also Kira and our satyr, and making sure that you actually are worthy to join us.
Oh, I am not worthy. I know this. I've got my history. I've got my problems. However, what I saw, or didn't see, but I saw the aftermath, I have to assume you had something to do with saving my girl, and I long for the taste of battle. If I could just be near you, seeing your victories, perhaps I cannot actually partake. I don't know how my sister does it, but so far, sounds like she's been welcomed into your party, so I will be humble. I will follow her lead. I will do as I can to taste battle. However, first celebration. Take the time, consult your party, and we have to prepare for the wine festival. It's a celebration. I've been putting it off because of Anora's sacrifice, but now seems like a fitting time. So, preparations must be made. He snaps his fingers, and some folks, go off and start creating committees and such. And he says, let all the lands nearby know that the wine festival is on in Astoria in 2 days' time, along with the coronation of Princess Anora.
Pythor, I will be here as long as you do not drink a sip of wine.
I haven't had a drop.
He's telling the truth.
Then we need to... Yeah, is he telling the truth?
You could roll insight.
He seems happier, basically.
Lorius looks at you and says, I haven't let him have a drop. Yeah, he seems truthful. So you have his hammer. Let me just check. Was I supposed to tell you anything else? You're the demigod, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. You need to finish building his greatest weapon. He offers up his magical hammer. It will be needed to forge items, but first you have to save his daughter. You did that. He says, talk with Vulcan, my father, who also dwells in Astoria, which you already did. Vulcan tells you that you need the forge to be lit, and
Yeah, we're all good on that shit.
yeah, sounds good. Yeah, great.
All we need now is a lot of money.
Yeah,
And
Damn.
and random shit. A lot of random shit.
Yeah,
Damn, we'll have everything.
Yeah, we need a bag of holding to throw monster parts in.
So, will you join us, heroes, in celebrating the coronation of the princess as Queen of Astoria? Do you need time? We could change the date of the beginning of the wine festival if you have something you need to do. Otherwise, we can get the festivities going straight away.
Yeah, I think we
The
have
only
nothing
thing
else.
I'd say is that there is a zookeeper who is mean to his wife that you need to take care of before we start dealing with this stuff.
Whoa,
He's not the
That's
king.
right.
A what?
He's not the king. He's not the king anymore. He's not the king.
He's still the king.
No,
Wait,
he's
still
not.
the king till the coronation happens.
Till tomorrow.
You want me to do what now?
They're insinuating something else.
Something about a zoo?
I don't know. They don't like. They don't like one guy. It's like they're more. It's just those two. They don't like him. Maybe three of them.
I wasn't there, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? Guy?
Those
You
two got drunk
can-
and started dancing.
You have a lot of power here in Astoria now, but I'm afraid that the citizens are still protected under certain rights.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we could do? We haven't finished all three. Because we did the temple, got the horn. We did the forge, relit that. The third one we haven't done.
Kira says, that's
Nectamok.
right, Ashaya. I recommend that you continue your labors. It is no time to celebrate because Thylia is still on the verge of destruction. Right, Pythor? And he just looks at her like, little sister. Let us be free. Let us celebrate. For Anora is saved from the grasp of the evil Sydon. And she just like, you need to look at the big picture. And they just don't agree. So, yes,
what if we
Ashaya, I think you should do the third labor.
What if we go to Telemach? We do Telemach. Maybe we got like a few days to spare. And then we go from there.
Pythor's
Then we
like,
actually have to
the
grab
wine
something else up.
festival is a week-long celebration. We could, and Princess Anora says, she kind of like puts her hand on Pythor's chest and he stops talking. She says, listen, I want you to be there for the coronation. In fact, being queen, I have to step up and present myself in a certain way. So I'm willing to wait for you, my saviors, my heroes, to be there at the coronation. And, you know, if it's all the same to you, I'd like maybe one last normal night before I'm queen. Perhaps when you get back from wherever you're going, we can celebrate my last night as princess.
Why not go just hit the bar right now and take care of that, and then we'll go off.
We could do that.
I do want to get Telemach finished. I don't want to leave it for the side. Plus, it is a full week. We'll do two things with one stone.
It's up to you. I'm the princess to be queen. I can decide when the festival starts and when, you know, it's a week-long thing. So we could start the wine festival and the coronation can happen when you guys get back, or we can celebrate tonight and I can be coronated in, you know, a day or 2 days time.
I remember Aesop telling a song about the horn.
Is the cultist still here?
Gaius is in the room, kind of skulking in the corner, but he's within earshot.
Does he seem mad?
We need to take care of that situation.
He's mad. He's shaking his head.
I was going to talk to Gaius, but I was making sure you guys didn't try to murder him.
He's there.
He's got a dragon.
Yeah,
Isn't he also a Dragonlord?
Yeah, he has a dragon, so.
He
And
does
it's
have a
like-
dragon. That doesn't make him a dragon lord, but he does have a mount.
I guess I'll just go over there and just talk to him. While you guys
You should just talk to that dragon and be like, "Hey, Gaius is an asshole. We're not."
Just eat him.
Eat them.
You guys know what? Yeah, I'm the only one that
So,
can
Saren,
talk.
you talk to Gaius? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I'm just talking to the guy, see what he thinks of everything.
Oh shit!
So he's sitting there in the corner in the shadows, listening, and you walk up. What do you say?
Just hand him
Just what?
everything not going well. That's how you expect.
Well, I don't believe Sidon was appeased, but you did follow the instructions. But I'm sure Sidon will have his say in the end.
He does. Where? I never seen a mount like yours. Where exactly did you get it?
Yes, you don't see many dragons in Thylia. That is Argon, silver dragon. Rare, as they all are.
Say hello to the dragon in dragon tongue.
Oh, he's not there. I mean, you're in the palace.
Okay, yeah, it's like put the dragon inside the tower.
But he doesn't. He's not exactly forthcoming with where he got it from. He just kind of tells you some other things that don't directly answer your question.
Well, I answered enough. So, you think everything else will be peaceful for a while? At least until the following months?
Peace will come when Sidon rules Thylia.
As it shows, different paths to the world, different paths that happen. Never know which one's gonna happen.
We will make Sidon be the ruler of Thylia. Your petty efforts to stop that, tempting the fates. Trust me, Sidon is the ruler of Thylia, the rightful ruler of Thylia. I encourage you, newcomer, I encourage you to really think about the history of this land, about who you're siding with. The Lord of Storms is very powerful and the rightful ruler of Thylia.
One has a right to rule. No, but we all have a right to live. And I'll live how I see fit. Best of luck with what you got, and hope that our paths don't cross in a violent way. It's like walk away.
You just see him kind of smirk and shake his head and slunk back to the corner shadows.
Yep. Okay, I'm done. I was just seeing what his attitude was.
Okay. Anything else? What do you guys decide? Party or Tillamook?
Tillamook party?
Tillamook party? Fourth party?
Yeah, it's a Dia de los Muertos party.
Which of us has to go to Tillamook? I feel like that's part of someone's thing.
Well, I think it was a full thing, right?
Yep, I think it's a party task if that's what you're asking
Finding weapons?
Yeah, I just got
I can't remember.
Let me consult the Almighty Compendium, aka my notebook.
I think it was
Yeah.
weapons.
Are you gonna go get high again, Solano? Come on.
Dude,
That's all
Solano-
you ever do. You just
Solano-
wander off, you
it's all
get
about
high.
sniffing them salts.
Oh, I don't think I have the quest log enabled.
Claim the weapons of the Dragonlords.
There we go.
Wait,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, I think we have to go back to the Forge Keeper again.
Forge the Middle Forward by Vulcan.
Huh, I
Winning
don't
the
know where the
Titans.
quest log went.
These are located in Tillamook and Acropolis in the Mithril Mountains. The tombs were built to house the remains of the Dragonlords, who came to Thylia 5 centuries ago.
Do you take notes, Ashaya?
No, I see FQL quest, and I just opened it.
Oh, I couldn't find where the quest log was, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't really get much. It's just most of my quests involve going to the Forge.
Guarded by an undead gatekeeper known as Damon, we apparently know as the first Dragonlord.
His name's Bob.
Yes, Bob the Dragon. And we got to give him a coin. And he'll let us pass. That's what Proteus told us.
And I have the Dragonlord coin. There's something about in my notes about going to the necropolis at Tillamook for a crown and armor.
Yeah.
It's apparently the weapons and vestige of the Dragonlords, the old ones.
Yeah.
Time to go do some story stuff.
Yeah, so it sounds like I gotta go to the forge first.
Go find some dead guy.
Yeah.
Wait, you have to go to the forge first?
Yeah, just all I got my quest log is this forge stuff. It's like I gotta make some weapons to kill dragons. Some weapons.
Do you have money for it?
Well, I have a lot of money with me.
I don't know if
a
it's
lot
free.
of that stuff costs like $20,000.
I don't know if it's free.
Well, excuse me.
It's that we're using drachma.
Oh yeah, drachma.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
but
God, convert your currency, Jesus.
Wait.
So yeah,
Sorry.
some things probably take some time. Some things are cheaper, but I think we said are you talking about the Shield of Estor Archelander?
That
shield.
The shield that Zark has.
Estor Archelander
Yeah.
shield.
Yes.
Yeah, he's kind of a big deal. I would encourage you to respect his name. Anyway, the Shield of Estor Archelander. Yeah, I think it was 40 drachma to fix. Did we ever figure that out?
I thought I gave him that.
You might have.
Well, you did, but you needed the hammer to fix
Yeah,
it.
we needed the hammer.
So you want to return the hammer, take the hammer to the Mithril Mountains, and give it to Vulcan.
Should I have a map?
I am 100% on board with Saren's plan right now.
Yeah. You go from there and then go to Tillamook.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
let me check the big map here. Let's see if there's a
And the big old world map.
Basically on the way, I guarantee it.
yeah. So
Oh, it said it's in the Mithril Mountains. It should be close.
Kind of. So yeah, if you follow the River Archelon over to Vulcan, then you would just have to kind of veer south to get to the necropolis at Tillamook. So it takes a day to get to the great or to the Mithril mines. It is about 5. Oh, it's probably earlier. Oh yeah, this says 5 a.m. because that was when the shroud lifted. So it's a few hours after that. So it's morning. Takes you most of the day to get to the Archelon. So that's a day. And then I'm assuming that everything goes well. You find the entrance behind the waterfall. You find Vulcan getting along with the salamander and cleaning up the forge. You see that there's no bodies left of the whether it was the cockatrices or the death dogs or any of that stuff. It's all cleaned up. And his forge is running, and he looks like he is excited to make things again. Vulcan says, "Did you get the hammer?"
I show him the hammer.
Ah, excellent. Does that mean my granddaughter's okay?
Fine.
Granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Princess Anora.
So you guys are all incestuous, huh?
No.
What?
I mean, yes, I got the hammer.
Wouldn't he be your grandfather then, Zarg?
Yeah, Pythor and Kythor,
Yeah.
Kyra are
It's
siblings.
very confusing to me right now.
Dude, when I read this adventure, I had a family tree up because, oh man.
You got your sister.
Yep.
Kyra.
Yeah. Well,
Your
that's
father,
Nope.
Pythor.
when I was reading the-
I'm already on board with this.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just a freaking cow, all right? Leave me alone. Apparently, I'm useless besides being slaughtered, and guess what? I am also not doing the slaughtering because my hammer
Jesus.
does not work.
You make a new
So-
hammer.
Sounds like you got a lot of beef with this adventure.
The tree just went fully straight and then just did a far right curve.
You know, Anora could have been Vulcan's sister's, uncle's, cousin's, nephew's, father's former roommate, but they made it simple.
Who's
Who's
rolling for
hitting
what?
who?
What is going on?
Who's hitting me?
That was for the pun. That was
Jesus Christ.
Well, I think there's a lot to do. There's going to be a lot to do with that. But yes, I was giving Vulcan the hammer to reforge the shield.
Yes.
Okay, he
In the
says,
meantime.
give me a couple days. I will send one of my automated, what are they called? Cheladones.
Automatons?
Yeah, the bronze automatons or the cheladones.
It's like Amazon delivery.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I thought
Yeah, one of these things.
fly.
If you see one of those approaching you, fear not. It
Oh,
is
God.
just the Amazon delivery thing.
Is his
Scary,
name,
Amazon.
is his full name Vulcan Bezos?
Yeah.
Kill him.
Scary Amazon.
Kill him.
God damn it.
I
Okay.
want to know that if I give this to Vulcan, if it completely disrupts everything else that it is.
I
Clarify.
don't think so. We're talking about.
It could be like both, right? It could be like a weapon, and it can be like a forging hammer.
I think
Yeah.
it's
So
more
once per day, you may instantly summon the Thor's hammer to your hand from any distance, and it teleports directly into your grasp.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what
So
about it?
I'm wondering if I give this up to Vulcan, if I give that potential power over.
You just summon it to your hands.
You know, you were trying to summon it back in your hand.
He's like
I mean,
mid-forge.
You can
it's-
summon it. Yeah, what are you talking about? So it goes into your hands. So you're
Yeah.
asking if it takes it away from Vulcan?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, just like if I give it to Vulcan, if I am no longer allowed to use that ability.
It's
No,
like
no, you can
mid-craft.
still use it, but like so, if you notice that the main purpose is to forge magical weapons, and the creation time is halved. So if he doesn't have it, if you pull it away from him, then it's twice as long to create whatever item you're trying to create.
Cool, perfect.
So take the
Oh,
hammer.
can Fire Lizard help with that? The forge?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's what
so-
you're doing.
So I can send it back to him then as well.
Sure, that sounds fine.
There you go.
Yeah. It's just imagine if someone's baking a pie, like baking a pizza, and you take the thermostat button away.
It'd be so cool. You can
I
throw
am
the hammer.
Stark,
through-
God of Thunder.
All right, so
Yeah.
another day goes by, and you make your way to the necropolis. Is that right?
Yeah.
Sure. Kira's guiding you. Let's see. So this is,
Oh.
I encourage anyone taking notes to, shake your hand out and get ready.
Yep, here we go.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's see.
Mini Solana.
I think we remember not.
No
to touch
problem.
And
Yeah, I
I
think-
sort of had this prepared, but we're going to find out what happens here. So, you travel southward along a different kind of mountain range, and you make your way up the mountains, and it starts to get colder. It gets pretty late. It's dark, and you keep climbing and climbing. You can tell the air is getting thinner. The wind is picking up, and the scene is not loading for me. There it goes. And you make your way to kind of this switchback that goes up and up the mountain. And where is my special effects that I set up? Come on. Okay. It's so cold that it starts to snow. It's very blizzardy. And you guys are traveling with Kira. Who else is with y'all?
Do we bring Loris? I mean, Pythor's fine now. Would it be bad to bring Loris?
I mean, Pythor wanted to come with us.
He did.
Yeah, we have
Let's bring the whole gang. All three.
So, yeah, I mean, Pythor was being babysat by Lorius, but if you relinquish Lorius from that task, he might join you.
But we could also have Lorius take over Alberto.
Alberto.
Donkey.
Apollo? Wow, you're the ass apparently.
Yeah, if you have inspiration, I'm taking it away from you, Zark. Let me check
Oh
and see.
shit!
I do
DM
not have
revoked.
inspiration.
DM revoked your inspiration
Yeah,
card.
he didn't have it anyway.
I'm sorry.
I was so worried about using that anyways.
I know.
Oh, geez.
Everyone's so good at using inspiration.
You're
I mean,
taunting Jeff with a good time.
Kira essentially gives it to you all the time. Anyway, okay. Let me get to my description.
Kira, Lorius, and Pythor. Bring 3 of them.
All right.
Yeah, I say Lorius should come along.
He said he always wants to come.
Hey, I am taking notes. Who the fuck are we taking?
We're taking Lorius, Kyra, and then Pythor.
Okay, we're taking the Three Stooges. Got
Yeah.
it.
Should we take Apollo with us too?
No. I think that's where he drew the line.
You need to cut that shit.
I think that's where the line is drawn.
Boy, the show is not for kids.
I didn't
Look
bring
at you,
Warriors.
Adam. I know you're watching, and you have 2 youngins.
Nora could probably just leave him there. He's got food and grass.
Why did we leave a Lorius with us?
Lorius is awesome. Lorius has done so much babysitting. He's an honorary member of the Babysitters Club.
He also
And it
helped
doesn't
with the
even
fight
exist in Thylea.
with Demetria. He also helped with that
Yes.
Yep.
Let's say, don't want him following me around.
Well,
too. Well, he bound your heartstrings.
No, this is like no.
Bound by a red thread.
Lorius is like the. Is Lorius like the Mickey Mouse of the party?
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, boy. Hey, heroes, we're going today.
So let's change the tone a little bit here because
All right.
you guys walk.
Snow, cold.
Yeah, it's snowy, it's cold, and you see a bridge, and beyond the bridge, you see this scene.
Holy shit!
It's dark. There's
Can
collapse.
Twitch see this right now?
I think
Yes.
so.
That's incredible. That
So
guy looks
beautiful.
creepy, like he wants to eat your soul and kill you. Wow.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
you see this and you walk across. I mean this. Oh, let me get to the bridge part. Let's see. Key locations. All right, here we go. The ancient necropolis stands before you, awe-inspiring in both size and splendor. Although ice and snow obscure the details, its magnificent pillars and statues surround a massive stone structure. Between you and the necropolis is a vast canyon spanned by 3 stone bridges. 2 of the bridges are apparently broken and unusable, although the bottom of the canyon is cloaked in mist. You can see a number of bones scattered among the rocks below. The canyon is shrouded in an eerie silence. The only sound that can be heard is your feet crunching through a light layer of frost and snow on the paved path.
Okay. Solano's gonna check his person to make sure he has the Dragonlords coin with him still.
Okay.
And then he's gonna mutter a quick prayer to the fates and the Versi.
there you go.
Sorry, buddy.
Fuck. Look at that. Sorry. Not for kids. Anyways, look at that.
Oh, there's snow. I can't see snow.
Wow. And you zoom in, they're like actual snowflakes, not just effects. Holy shit.
Just looks like cobwebs flying across my city.
Hey,
The big spider in the sky.
you need to quit with that,
Oh
Nate.
shit!
You need to
There's
quit.
gonna be a big spider in the sky, honestly.
Oh, there's the
Okay.
snow.
But if you hold out your elven longsword, it'll glow blue.
Pythor looks so cool now. He looks actually proper.
Damn.
So who's leading?
All right.
Who's leading the
Like a
crew?
useful guy.
Sarin, do you and I want to take lead, or me and Zark?
I mean, I can, but I need somebody next to me to protect them, because my protection against other people is better than my protection against myself. That's all I can say.
I do like 3 in the front, me in the middle,
I gotcha.
rest in the back.
Oh, your shield is probably not up unless you just cast
Yeah,
it, Zark.
I was trying to take it down. Thank you.
Flying V formation.
So who's leading?
Zark Grumblebum.
Okay, Grumblebum, give me a survival check. You are are checking things out, and you think that you see some tracks in the snow. They look to be made by a creature that is very similar to yourself. They seem to go to and from the necropolis.
Guys, this is a farm. They're just herding cows around here.
What?
There's a possibility that they're just herding cows.
In a dead area? Only there'd be like cows here.
Maybe the cows are possibly dead. I don't know.
It's all like snow though. There's not really any grass.
I just see, cow track. The
Is it like
tracks
you
look like
size?
mine. Yeah, they look like my tracks. So I just assume it's
Be another
cows.
minotaur.
Yeah, it's not.
Just remember whilst we're here, this is sacred ground. Do not disrespect those warriors deceased before us.
Yeah, my screen's not loading for some reason.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the snow. That's kind of
Refresh that tab, son.
Yeah, the
I'm
snow can
trying.
be a pretty big effect. Oh, also, this is a pretty large scene, so if you have certain...
Like it was loading, but I think when I hit the refresh button, it did something.
Try again. I took the snow away. That might be a big factor.
You were not kidding when you said this is huge. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a pretty big map.
Big old Telemock.
And I think is it available where you guys can see everything?
No, just we can see how big of a black square or black rectangle it is.
Oh, okay.
Big open area.
Gotcha.
I just have to reset again.
Pretty much 90% of it is useless. We're just gonna go into like one room and it's done. I swear, guys.
So, do you lead the way? Do you walk towards this figure standing in the middle of the distance?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like slowly approaching, like.
Spooky guy.
How? Hello. Sabi.
Well, no one's near him. You guys are still like 50 feet away.
Okay, well, I'm gonna yell at him.
You're gonna yell from across. He does
Jesus
not respond.
Christ.
He stands as still and doesn't seem to have a face.
He's just standing still?
Yeah, you see a lone skeletal figure that stands at the center of the bridge. A tattered cloak covers the figure's thin frame and obscures its face. Golden runes are traced along the hems of the cloak, and as you draw closer, the figure holds out a skeletal hand expectantly, as if waiting for some sort of payment.
Oh, awesome! Okay, I bow to the skeletal figure, and I hold my hands up to show him... No! I hold my hands up to show that I mean no harm, no trespassing, and then I show my coin purse. I nod, I go in, and I grab the Dragonlords coin, and I place it in his palm as an offering for passage.
You see the skeletal bones grasp the coin, return to the cloak, and he steps aside.
Yes!
Nice.
Across the bridge, you can see 12 tomb entrances, actually more than that, carved into the cliffs, each marked by 4 stone columns. To the north is a great white marble mausoleum, the size of a small palace. Close to the mausoleum's entrance is another tomb, much grander than the others, standing alone in a rocky outcropping away from the cliffs. Let me slow you down for a second, y'all.
Okay.
You see many bodies lying upon the icy paths that wind around the ruins. Some are the desiccated, half-frozen corpses of would-be grave robbers, while others are statues of various sizes and styles. Their frozen eyes seem to be watching you. Okay.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to unpause it. Some of you are still on the bridge.
I don't think Saren is here with us currently.
Oh, is he not in? Okay, because I probably crashed his computer with my graphics.
I would want to say this to everyone there about what happened before when we went around the streets in Astoria. There was a guy had grabbed something from here and he was cursed. I think we should keep that in mind to not put our hands on the desecrated.
Nice, I agree. That's a good idea. I'm gonna make a note of that.
No skelebones.
I just saw Shia like slightly creep into my window and then continue moving on, one square at a time.
Yep.
So, yeah, there are many columns embedded into the stone walls and such. Many collapsed, old, but yeah, this place has a lot going on. So, where do you go first?
I mean, I personally would like to just not touch a single thing and explore around the room.
Okay.
Are these like columns?
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. Yep, those are columns. Some are broken, but there are many columns. You guys are walking through. Let's see, where are you?
Okay.
Milano.
Yeah, you see like in some of these places, so right where Solano and Zark are, you see a engraving, so to speak, that looks like this. Gregor Horath, Oathsworn of Hezebal. Death awaits any who would desecrate the great warrior within. And it looks to be kind of on the outside of of the wall over here. Oops, my ping
Warrior
didn't work.
within.
And you passed another one too that said this.
My
Dorian
God, Lucas.
Nerdagon. Death awaits any who would desecrate the great warrior within.
The great warrior they keep referring to, does that sound familiar?
Well, they're
Great
referring to
warrior within.
the person that is referenced.
Oh.
So remember, this is where all of the Dragonlords are housed, so to speak.
Then I would say this is about the Dragonlords. Oh, guys, I found a bridge. I'm coming back. I ran too far. Guys?
Come
Anybody?
on. I'm looking at the stone.
I'm writing.
I'm just assuming that Saren and the NPCs are just with you guys.
I heard a Saren.
Did he? Oh yeah, he's back. Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
popped in.
it wasn't letting me load the map for some reason.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
working
big
now.
map. Oh, good. I'm glad it's working because
Good old Telemock.
yeah,
Yeah,
Telemock
fixed
is
it.
huge. So, yeah, you're currently at. I should probably open up the thing that. I have to be careful with this one because the adventure as written has things that I don't want to tell you. So, we just have to be extra careful.
Is this like a hill?
So yeah, you see the inscription for where you were, Gregor Horath. Yep, there's little hills and stuff. So this crypt is empty, it has no sarcophagus. The murals and painted ceiling that tell the story of a young man traversing the islands and waters of Thylea. The man, however, is absent from the final panel, and it simply shows a grieving woman looking across a stormy sea from a palace balcony. But yeah, the hill here, this is where you see the greatest of the palace-looking things. So this hold up, Solano Deo, you are in a spot.
Beady boy.
Yeah, let's see where you are. So, Solano Deo, you see
Yes.
two identical clay statues of a handsome man that stand on either side of a gray marble sarcophagus. Oh wait, is that in there? That might be in there, so it's in the thing. But let's see. How come?
It's clear,
Oh,
good
no,
sound.
that's true. Yep. So hold on.
Oh no.
So you can see that there was a depiction of a man of immense wealth. There's gold and silver inlays and precious stones, and okay, yeah, there's the two statues of a handsome man stand to either side. So you're flanked right now by two statues of a handsome man that stand on the side of a gray marble sarcophagus, which
I
is
don't like how
inside.
you said flanked. That scares me.
So the entrance is here, but yeah, there are statues on either side of you that kind
Oh,
of.
it goes down into it. Oh, I thought it was just like a little plaque where you could just see who died. Like a little gravestone in front. I didn't know it like
No,
went down to there.
yeah, there's like a. Let me see if I can show you guys.
That's cool.
Let me gather you all up for a second and show you something.
I guess it is a tomb.
Right, they're kind of tombs, but I'm gonna put you all in a clump so I can copy paste you somewhere. Where is Zark?
I'm in the middle of
I
a
see.
bunch of pillars.
Okay.
In the circle field.
So I'm just gonna show you this. I have kind of a standard room that actually might be easier to just drag you. Maybe. Oh wait, this map is so huge. I was describing a smaller place and not the big palace that I was supposed to be describing. So that might drag you. Yeah, I know. It's gonna.
Yeah, you can see all this stuff.
Yeah, right. So this is kind of what most of the tombs look like. If I move you away from the center, you see that there's generally a sarcophagus in the middle, some pillars, and each room has maybe some different flavor. But this would be like the entrance to, one of the tombs. And a lot of the, entryways are just kind of open. So that's kind of what you're looking at when you look in. And I'm assuming that nobody has actually entered anything as of yet. But that's what you see, and I'll bring you back out here.
Oh. That's cool.
Okay. Ooh, okay. You could tell I didn't really study this map very much. I wasn't sure we were going to get here.
I know, I had to remember. I was like, are we missing one? I feel like there's one more.
One more what?
Like one more for the quest. I'm already 3. I just forgot Telemock.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it had such a cool name.
Okay, so what are y'all doing? You saw some things. You walked across some entrances.
2 golems. This one. Oh, there's a staircase over there. Let's go over there, Lucas.
A bridge. I don't know what they're doing, but I would like to start studying these pillars.
Okay. They seem to just be ancient pillars. They don't really have any markings on them.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder why they did that formation there. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was ancient.
To make people like me ask.
Right. Yeah. Who knows?
Big stairs.
Oh yes, big stairs. So you, Ashaya, you see the stairway that leads up to the biggest. This is the massive tomb, dwarfs all others in the necropolis. Its pristine white marble mausoleum is supported by immense serpentine pillars. As you draw closer, you realize that these pillars are actually statues that have been carved in the shapes of dragons. Speaking of, Zark, you have your little familiar out?
Of course.
He leaves you and goes right where Ashaya is and starts to kind of go a little bit wild at the steps of the great marble mausoleum.
He smells.
I would like to start following him if I saw him take off from me.
Yeah, sure.
Follow the mushroom.
His first egg. It was just in an undead world.
We found the mushroom. We're rich.
I'm assuming I'm going in the general area.
I lost it. Yep. So you're kind of over here. Oh yeah, you guys probably can't even see each other. Would you as a party really just be so far apart in the death necropolis that you wouldn't even
Hell no.
I would.
I can.
We are not Scooby Dooing this shit. Like, Scoob, let's go to the necropolis. Hey, Reggie.
Let's
We about that life
separate.
right now.
You go that way, I'll go this way.
I can see like pretty far with Lucas, so I'm fine on like seeing people.
I have dark vision, so I'm good.
Okay,
Lucas
so
can see 120.
Zark again,
Scooby
same description.
Freddy.
Massive tomb, pristine white marble mausoleum. It's the largest, and yeah, it's open if you would like to go in.
Did my pseudo dragon go in?
Yeah, was that what? Let me read that feature again. He just goes after it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's death.
Wow.
Yep, he just runs right in.
On a death path.
What it does.
Is it ready to...
That is like the only use of it is it just goes and finds me an egg.
Is...
It's that thing
Ready
that
to
looks
die.
for mushrooms. Is that thing?
So yep, it goes in.
Guys, I have a feeling there's a dragon in here. My pseudo dragon has been by my side this whole time, just flying around doing absolutely nothing.
You never made it to anything.
It's just been pretty cool.
He's here to help me find my dragon, to help me commit to my life. And it has never done a single thing until now.
Hold on, am I remembering wrong about the curse? I think with the tombs, like where they die, is it have to be consecrated, or is it just like if they're buried there, it's done?
Well, remember with the gold guy, he took something that it shouldn't.
Consecrated kind of means like blessed. So
Bless, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
generally speaking, you can tell that these either it'll say something like I've read earlier that anyone who desecrates the tomb will be cursed, or it will be very obvious whether. Well, hopefully we'll see whichever ones you get into, but you expect that they'll be pretty obvious. Saren, what are you doing?
Looking around.
Looks like you're running around. You're just like running from tomb to tomb.
Should I test it with Lucas?
This map is big.
Yeah, I know. I think you're just trying to open it up, right? So, just bring you back to the group. Just relax.
Yeah. Can we go like up the stairs, like to the left, like this way?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Go up this way.
And my dragon went in, right?
The dragon went in.
What exactly looks weird about this ruin, basically?
The big one?
Yeah, the one that looks like a pyramid.
I mean, it's huge, so that's what makes it specifically different than the others.
Is there any lettering or signs around this thing?
Let's see. I mean, you're looking in, and it's large. You see some mosaics that line the walls and ceilings that seem to be in pristine condition, almost new in appearance. You see a panel close to the entrance that depicts 5, or actually 7 majestic dragons. And a human warrior is mounted on each. You see a panel with depicting the verdant coast of Thylea. You see, just a bunch of panels in there. You can walk in, I'll tell you more.
I do.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I messaged you that, but yes.
All right. So, I see. Yeah, if you message me, I wish they popped it up on my screen or something. Anyway, So yes, you see depictions of dragons all over, soaring through the heavens. A human warrior on each one. You see that there are a bronze dragon remains aloft. A silver dragon is shown making landfall on the new continent. Her rider greets a haggard-looking group of humans on the shore. There's other subsequent mosaics that show human civilization on the continent blossoming from tiny towns to great walled cities under the leadership of the Dragonlords. And you see a huge marble block that rests at the center of the mausoleum. And in the corner, in a like a wicker type of box, somewhat sizable box, almost like the size of a baby's crib. Your pseudo dragon is kind of like crawling around it fervently, and like kind of going on top of the wicker basket and like around it and sniffing it.
Is it big or small?
It's
Probably about the size of a dragon egg.
yeah.
Could be anything.
Well, you gotta ask about how big
and
the thing is.
the inscription on the huge marble block looks like this.
What?
Oh, it's so nice.
Balmitria.
An
I
undead
guess-
place.
I guess. Wait, is this what the undead place is called? Well, ask Kyra or one of the gods. They know what Balmitria means.
Belmetria was the dragon that is said to have basically sacrificed herself and saved Dylea. She is the horn that you drank from is the horn of Belmetria. And
Yep.
yeah, what notes do you have, Solano Dale?
Oh, I have a shit ton. Apparently, we have to worry about Belmetria skeletal remains. Hashtag not my duck.
Why did you
Apparently, Belmetria is here and might be undead. Hashtag scary.
Okay.
I have a pretty. My notes are all over the place, but it also allows you to pay
Yeah.
attention.
Mine are too clumped, but it has all the information.
Yeah. I mean, and then, I have a note here. Belmetria self-sacrificed to save Dylea, question
Yes.
mark.
Yeah,
And then next to it says, confirmed from Jeff's mouth. Okay. So you have told us that. Oh, sorry. Lucas' kill count is currently at 17, not 16.
There you go.
I was off by 1.
You had to put that in your notes.
I'm gonna
Are you looking
go
at
into a
time?
trance
Hold
on the ground.
Bob, what are you trying to tell me?
Don't look at your screen. I see you
I
in
did.
it. Like,
You see me in my screen?
well, I've got multiple screens, so I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, you
where?
approach the egg.
One for writing, one for things.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
While
yeah,
they're dealing with this.
so how big is this? So is this wicker basket sealed or anything?
Zark goes up to it and opens it up, and he sees inside a egg that looks to be sizable.
What color?
Oh man,
You have
questions.
to roll.
What color?
Green. Make it green.
Pick your
No.
favorite color right
No,
now.
it can't be green.
No, you have to roll.
Hey, guys, I have a theory.
Yeah.
No,
Do you
it's gotta be-
remember what happened when we drank from the horn of Belmetria?
Hmm.
I remember a lot of drugs happening at that time, so no.
We had visions. What if Belmetria is still with us, like in like a spiritual sense, and was trying to get us to come here to get this egg?
I don't really care.
Ooh.
I mean, I care.
I don't really care
Zark
about
probably
dragons.
cares.
Dark's
I
interested
do
about the
care.
egg.
Should we kick it?
Yeah, let me look here. So 1, 2, 3.
Don't kick a trident.
Please don't break it.
It's
Oh,
like,
we
football.
got time.
Foot-
Oh, I am not breaking it by any means.
You're gonna like put it in your bag.
Excuse me.
Oh, give it to-
Roll,
I will be taking care of this thing.
Roll
Yep.
a d7.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Roll it.
Okay.
You know how to do
Figure out
that?
what color.
Like a multicolored dragon, like if
So you mean a D6 plus 1?
No. You
No,
could
no.
actually just hit like 1d7.
slash
Just type in-
roll
just type in-
1d7.
Yeah, /R
Yeah.
1d7 or whatever it is.
That should work.
Yeah, do that.
It should work just like there you go. Just like roll 20.
All right.
Bullshit. There is no such thing as a 1d7.
Oh, it exists.
Now there
Here's
is.
the
There is.
So
Right here.
There is no such thing as a 1d7.
link. There is.
It's a D8, and you just
You
smudged out the
show
8.
me a D7.
the
I'm
answer
working
is
on it.
the answer is bronze. The answer is bronze.
I mean, I'm a
It's
D32.
bronze. Hey, you got a bronze egg.
Oh,
Okay.
Yay.
that's cool. That's your bronze skin. I'm gonna be on the outside over here.
Unless y'all want to desecrate Belmitria's tomb, I think we're going to have to wrap it up for the night. Does anyone have any questions about the necropolis thus far?
I'm just gonna do something real quick.
What are you going to do?
I was gonna have Lucas go. I'm gonna look through his eyes, fly over to this tomb.
Okay,
This one.
sure.
You gonna look inside.
Okay. So the tomb that he sees, the walls of the tomb display the brutal behavior of a king with a glint of madness in his eye. The main panel shows his downfall at the hands of the god Pythor. At the center of the tomb is a black marble sarcophagus carved in the image of a mad king, and you see on the tomb Lysis Arcalander, the Mad King. Death awaits any who would desecrate the great warrior within.
It's peaceful.
That's a good idea.
Andrew.
I think that's a lot of mysteries for next week.
Said what is his name? Lysis.
Lysis, Lysis.
Lysis. Okay.
Yeah, start creating your family trees and theories and such, because there's a lot more. I'm counting 18 in this place.
Sir Pythor killed Lysis.
Yeah, it's just going to be next week. It's just going to be archaeology next week.
Yeah, it's kind of just lore dump. I mean, there's definitely some other stuff in here, but it's a lot of lore dump.
We can find your friend's arc. Just bird with them down below.
Yeah, it's going to take a while for that. Wait, does it make it faster with your class for it to hatch?
Nope.
Nope.
I
it's
mean, essentially, yes, but
You got spells for it. You
yep.
can actually bind it. If not, it's just gonna fly off.
Yeah, and
well-
I can't wait till you all get dragons and stuff. It's like a whole nother thing I gotta study.
Yeah, you can have more pets.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Jeff,
it's got-
Jeff,
got
you
a
and
hot-
I have already talked about this and how the downside I am fully committed to.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I found some D7s. I found some Ds.
Okay. Any other questions before we wrap up? Thanks for watching, Twitch watchers, and yeah, thanks for playing, y'all. Are we good for next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it is 4th of July weekend. I'm
but it says-
good to play because I'll be done with my
So am I.
festivities. Everyone's
Yeah,
I
it'll-
fell off though.
It'll be the
Maybe-
5th, so I'll be hungover as shit, but
good. Yeah, I might be sore and such, but that's kind of the norm.
And
So
then you have to limit yourself to one White Claw.
yeah.
There you go.
Just
All
kidding.
right, guys. Thanks, streamers. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream, and we'll stop.
And I'm going to go to bed because I got to be up at 3 for work.